welcome back to the Mikel Arsenal podcast for another Arsenal Watchalong. Just when you thought your Sundays would be really, really good and no stress and you're motivated, nothing can piss you off. Mikel Arteta stands up and goes, "Hold my beer."
Watch this.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm joined by Melvin. Sam, Vash will be joining us at some point as well. Sam, they've got the link. And Gary, as soon as they hit the backstage, I'll put them into the stream, guys. But as you can see, Melvin's already joined me. How you doing, Melvin? Well, was
I'll
you
let
doing?
you know. It's basically the manager. He's put his two fingers up at us, I'm afraid. And out of all reason, I think that, obviously, if he gets a result and a great performance, his team selection don't matter.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't get that result and performance, the pressure on his team selection will be immense, which will go back on him. But we can handle the result and the performance, whatever the team selection is. We can't handle a bad performance with a bad team selection. The result, you might fluke it, you might get a penalty, a dodgy penalty, you might be very lucky, whatever. But we cannot have a bad performance tonight, and the team that he's picked, he's actually set himself up. I don't know if he's got an agenda. Hopefully he hasn't. Hopefully he wants to make this work. I'm 99% I'm sure he is. But the way he's acting, it leads us to think, well, does he want this to work?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was saying last week. Certain words he was using last week after the North London Derby game. It sort of concerns me. It's like, is he saying he wants to be sacked? Does he want a pay? Does he want that payout? Does he realise his job is really, really big? He didn't realise how big it was. And all these little things, it's concerning me. And then he's done this tonight. And as you see, it's like a massive two fingers to us, because since Thursday, basically, we saw that performance again. We were saying there's no more European football. It's all Premier League pretty much, apart from one League Cup game between now and New Year. Can we see Balogun in the team? Can we see Xhaka dropped, Hector dropped, Cedric in, Ainsley in midfield with El Neni, things like that? And basically, it's gone, nah. Can we have Woody and drop? No. It does my head. Literally, it's like you said before. Literally, that 14 minutes past, we was all okay. Our Sundays were going brilliant, fantastic, optimistic, thinking, you know what, things might change tonight. And then quarter past, minute later, great, yeah. And it's literally going off in the chat, as you can see on the screen. Melina saying, "William, Bellerin, Xhaka, we already lost, and the game don't even kick off." I've spoken to her already. She ain't happy. Mark saying, "I've lost my shit already. We've not even started yet." Bellerin, Xhaka, Laka, Willian. Jesus Christ, we may well win, but boy, is Arteta making it hard for himself, and that's the main thing we're saying.
That's what I said. Yeah, we both said it, Ryan, didn't we? He's put himself up there to be shot down. There's no reason for him to do that.
No.
You know what this is? You can label games. I do a pod label a game. You could label this Groundhog Day.
Yeah. And just before we obviously move on, for anyone that hasn't seen the lineup, I'll put it up on the screen now, and you'll get why we're very, very, very frustrated and just like, obviously Leno's back in goal, Bellerin somehow back in the squad. I don't know why. He's playing at right back or wing back, whatever, but he's in. Gabriel, Holding, Tierney, Granit Xhaka, and El Neni partnership. It doesn't work. It never worked under Wenger. Why is it going to work now? It would have made more sense if they're playing El Neni. This is fair enough because he deserves it. You play Ainsley. You do not play Xhaka. Xhaka is letting him down all season. Full stop. Saka's playing in that midfield. It looks like a midfield three, and then Willian, Aubameyang. It looks like Aubameyang's down the middle again. Not down the middle, but down the left again.
Down the left,
it looks like it down the left, and Lacazette in the middle. And on the bench, we've got Van Arsene, Ceballos, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Mustafi, Willock, Eddie, and Smith Rowe. So only personnel change to that entire squad, matchday squad, of Smith Rowe from last week. That's the only change.
Oh.
But and also Sean saying in the chat here, he given these guys their last chance. How many last chances do they need though? Seriously, not trying to be rude or come across taking it out on you, but how many chances do they need to be given a last chance? The players that we're mentioning have played now under Wenger, Unai Emery, briefly under Lundberg, and now under Arteta. He's come up for a year to the day when he got appointed nearly in the next week or so, and these players that we're mentioning have played for all them, and every single time the same players are letting the managers down. What is it that these players have got on the managers? Because they must have something on the managers for them to keep playing.
I hear managers, not just Arsenal managers, although I've mostly listened to Arsenal managers, have said over the past X amount of years, he's done really well in training. I don't care how well they do in training. I don't give a monkeys. I want to know how well they're doing on the pitch. That's what they should be measured on. I don't care if they score 20 goals in a 5-a-side match. What difference does that make? You only know as a supporter what you see. And what we're seeing doesn't add up.
Especially when it's these players again. We came obviously constantly letting these 4 managers down. Obviously, for there was interim. But since the international break, we haven't won a game. We've drawn 1 game against leagues that was fluke more than anything. We've lost every other league game. We've lost to Leeds. We drew 0-0.
Yeah.
Trying to think now. What's the next game? Leicester we lost 1-0. Wolves we lost. Villa we lost. Start again. Leicester. It starts on Leicester in league wise. We lost 1-0. The next league game was
Villa.
Villa. We got battered 3-0 at home.
Oh,
then we had the international break. Just bringing Sam in while I go through this on set. And then we had even. Then we had. Trying to think now. Then we had Leeds straight after the international break 0-0.
As you said, lucky.
Yeah. Was it Leeds? The Leeds. And then Wolves. Then we lost that one 2-1. Yeah,
2-1.
And then we've had Tottenham last week. Lost that 2-0. Didn't even bother turning up.
That was a 2-0 smash. It wasn't just 2-0, was it? That was a 2-0 disgrace.
That's what I'm saying. The players didn't bother turning up.
Not at all.
So in all them games I just mentioned, we've got 1 point. And then most of them, again, in every game, these players have played, and but they're constantly getting in, and it's pissing me off.
Perhaps he's given them different drugs tonight. You don't know.
Oh dear, Sean saying.
That's what I can think of. I can't think why he expects the team to play any different. Listen, it's a very big game tonight because he's had every opportunity to change it, and he hasn't done it.
Literally, unless he wins, he's gone. As far as I'm concerned, he has to win. This is it now. Like you said, it's a mark of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's a mark of insanity. And I'm just like expecting different. As you said, expecting different results. He's like, what? Sam, I mean, what are your thoughts on all this?
No, the lineup is what we expected, right? We did see this.
We called it. Literally, we called it on Thursday.
We did see this coming when you saw who we played in the Europa League. We saw it coming. This is Arteta. You know, he's got his favourites. He's got his idea. He's set on it. It's the wrong idea. It's not working. I just can't see it magically working tonight. I mean, it hasn't worked for 3-4 games. You know, okay, it's only Burnley. Yeah, I mean, Burnley are not really pushovers either, really.
No.
But still, you know, we'll see. I just can't see where the creative spark's going to come from. We've got 2 deep lying midfielders playing together in Elneny and Xhaka. How they're going to connect with Laka, who looks to be having an attacking midfield role again. How they're going to connect with him, I just don't know. Then you've got the same old suspects playing, right? You got Bellerin, like I said, Willian. No spark in those guys. Bellerin can't defend. So, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, are Burnley going to show up and give us a fight, or are they going to crumble? I don't know. We need them to crumble, but if that doesn't happen, it's going to be a difficult game for us.
No one can see the future, Sam, but why would any team crumble against us? They know all they've got to do is stop us playing down the sides. And they stop us completely because nothing comes through the middle. And you know what I've been thinking? I'm looking at the bigger picture, Sam. Where's his right, left-hand man and all the people he works with? Isn't anyone in his ear going, you know what, boss? Perhaps we should. Because if it's doing it all by himself, then he don't need the other geezers around him. They're no use. And if they think the same as him, again, they're no use. So
no, they're his team. They're his team that he's brought in. He's got his assistant and his coaches, and they're obviously all in line with him. I don't think there's anybody there to really challenge him or anything like that. At least it doesn't look like it. I think they're just there to help him do his job, and they're more, in an assisting role, being a yes man. We'll do what you want type of role. And like you say, I agree with you. There's no one there second guessing him or questioning him or trying to give him a different idea. It just looks like it's the Arteta show with his coaches and assistants around him. And that's his team. And if he goes, all of them will naturally go with him. None of them will be left.
I mean, now
he's got 7 goals in 5 games. Let's hope that continues. But you're looking at a different Aubameyang to the one that's been playing the last few games.
That's another thing. You see, I mean, it's just was Aubameyang suddenly going to fire up on all cylinders tonight? I don't know. It's
we need a lot of luck, Sam. Don't we? We need a spot. We need a bit of luck tonight. That's the only thing to get us through. If luck would be even on 50-50 tonight, we ain't going to win. We need a bit of luck to win this game tonight.
Well, we shouldn't, as a football team,
always rely on luck. Sorry.
I think Burnley. We need Burnley to sort of not crumble, but they need to sort of have a below par game tonight, and I think that's what we're going to need for us to be successful. I just think we're going to really struggle if Burnley giving 110% tonight and they're digging in defensively. We're going to really struggle because what do we do in attack? We're going to be knocking 30, 40-yard crosses into the box when no one can head the ball, right? So that's basically going to be the sum of our attack.
The 2 centre halves they got, Burnley, we ain't going to win anything in the air, even if we take a skyscraper with us. They ain't going to win anything.
Lacazette, Aubameyang, no one's got a chance against them. So, it's what is Arteta doing tactically? Why is he asking players to cross the ball high into the box like that when you just know it's going to go nowhere? He magically thinks that it creates something just by going into the box. No, it doesn't, because the chance of winning a header against someone who's so much better at heading than you is very, very low. You need to do you've got to play to your strengths. You've got to do what gives you the best opportunity, and that's playing either a low cross in behind early, or you try from the byline, you get down to the byline and try cross in, diagonally backwards from the byline and create something through the middle. Or what we should be doing is just trying to draw them into us and hitting them on the counter attack with direct balls behind their defence. That for me is the way we should be playing. That is the only way we can get an attack going. We can't play against a deep lying, deep sitting defence. We don't have the tools to break it down.
If we don't have a performance tonight, he will not get away with it. The manager, even if we win, if it's a bad performance and we scrape a win, the fans will still be unhappy. Not as unhappy as we get beat, obviously. They'll still be unhappy. If we give a good performance and don't get a result, I think the fans will accept it, even with his team selection. But performance tonight is so important, because his performance tonight is going forward where we are. So if it's going to be another crap performance, then I think we're in a complete mess. Like I said before, Groundhog Day. Bloody Groundhog Day.
Well, it looks like Groundhog Day because of our lineup, right? I mean, we lined up exactly the same way as previously, the previous games. And what has it done for us? Nothing. These guys have no motivation. They don't look like they care. Where's it going to come from today against Burnley? I don't get it. Where's it all going to suddenly come from?
So I've just seen. I was watching obviously Sky Sports myself, and there's just come up across the screen of the focus on Aubameyang. Hasn't scored a goal from open play in 930 minutes of football this season.
It's Fulham game. The goal got against Fulham.
Yeah.
It's a shame to see. Of course, we want the best for Aubameyang. I want the best for Aubameyang. He's
we
a
all
fantastic player. But the thing is, sometimes you just got to do what's right, and that's with these guys. And sometimes I just need a rest, even if he's the captain. He's our best paid active player, our talisman, whatever. You just got to rest him. You got to give him a few games, at least 1 or 2 games rest, just to recharge his batteries, and that might do wonders for him.
How many times do you think that people like the Zakas of this world, and even El Neni, who's done all right for us defensively, how many times are they going to give through balls to Aubameyang tonight?
Exactly.
You could write on the back of a postage stamp in big letters how many times. You still have space to put your name.
That's the thing. They just can't connect with those. It's not going to be their midfielders. They're going to be pressuring us in midfield, and we're just not going to have the time and space to be feeding those balls into Aubameyang the way we want to. You know, it's just not working that way. We have to. For me, if it was me setting up today, you know, just one deep. That's the thing. Why do we have to have two? You know, deep line midfielders.
You know why? Because he's worried. He's scared.
Exactly. He's worried about Burnley. He's worried about Burnley. We're playing at home. We're playing at home as well.
Let that sink in, Sam.
I know, it's terrible. I'm saying El Neni's good enough to play by himself as a deep sitting midfielder. Then we should have two attacking players in front of him. That would give us more attacking options to link up with the attack. But no, we've got two deep sitting and Lacazette, who, despite Lacazette being slightly better in that role, he is not a real tried and tested attacking midfielder. He's not going to be linking up. He's going to have to come all the way. We're going to see today. I bet you. We're going to see Lacazette's going to have to come all the way into central midfield as a central midfielder to be able to get the ball. Because there's going to be no connection there.
Yeah, I've got a question for you too. Do you think Arteta will take a draw now?
No,
it's a bit of a question,
I wouldn't. I would.
Ryan?
You can't accept it.
I wouldn't. But
you wouldn't. I'm asking what the manager with his team.
He probably would.
That's the worry. That's the worry.
Well, what's the thing? Has he really got his target set that low? I mean, is he really at that ambition level?
Look at the formation out there. Look at the two midfielders just secondly.
I mean, Sean's asking for our score predictions for the game. I'm going to stick to what I said yesterday. I said this before the lineup. I said 1-0 either side. It'd be 1-0 to either team. And I think I'm leaning towards them winning again.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going to do similar to you. We're either going to win 1-0 or get beat 2-0.
Yeah.
One of those.
Sorry,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of those sort of days.
I hope I'm completely wrong. Completely wrong.
Sam, what about yourself, though?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think it's going to be a very tightly contested game. And I think... I actually think we're going to win today 1-0. I think it's going to be a tightly contested game. We're going to win 1-0. It's going to give him a slight bit of a reprieve. We're going to breathe out a bit. We're going to breathe out a little bit today. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty, but I think we'll win 1-0. But it's the next games going forward that's not going to help him. They're not going to help. Even winning today is not going to help him. So, yeah.
Well, I'm saying it's not just the win; it's the performance is very important.
Yes, I don't think it's going to be a good performance. I think we're going to have a quite poor performance, but I think we're still going to be able to. Well, that's what I'm sort of hoping halfway here, that we can still outperform Burnley and beat them 1-0. That's what I'm thinking could happen. And yet, like you say, Melvin, the performance won't be good. I think we'll still win despite the performance, and that means going forward, the next games, it's not going to look good for us, is it? You know, the likes of Southampton, Everton, Chelsea, you know, it's not looking good for us, is it?
Wow, see what the Arsenal misfit had said? See what he said?
Just here underneath the I just here to put in, I like you, Ryan. I just said that I would not watch the game if Bellerin was in the starting 11, and looks like he is. So I'm off. Enjoy the game. See you when it's over.
Yeah, it's entitled to that. Steve, you're entitled to that, mate. You're entitled to that. We understand it. It's terrible.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Melvin, Ryan, Sam.
Hi, Gary, mate. How you doing? You okay?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lineups as expected, isn't it, Gary? We all saw it coming.
Yeah. My the look on my face was like, I mean, why? I should not be able to call the lineup every week, right? We shouldn't be able to say, you know what, El Neni's healthy, so he missed the last one, so he probably plays this one. Otherwise, deja vu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
before we go back, get your thoughts, Gary. Full thoughts on this. Sean saying, "Come on, lads, manifest some positivity." But full due respect, apart from Europa League, we ain't won a game in over nearly 2 months. And it feels like 2 months. It feels like forever. So we actually won a league game.
Yeah, I
It's
want to be
ridiculous now.
the only way I can be positive if I see
I want to be. Trust me, I want to be. Trust me, I want to be positive, but how?
Yeah.
Sorry, Gary, you were saying.
No, I mean I want to see something better from the last game, and I just don't see how I can see that from what I've seen in the past. I mean, show me how we're going to play differently. I mean, say we play well. What does that mean? It means absolutely nothing because this team is worse than the last one we played, right? Who's the top of the league, right? So if we play better, that means absolutely nothing. But if we blow them out 6-0, then yeah, I think we learned something. Do I expect us to score 3 goals today? I'm hoping that would be that's my goal, that we can get 3. But we've shown that we're lucky to get 1. Right?
Yeah,
I want to be on the same stuff that Stephanie takes. I want to be on that. If she can get me something through the post, let me know, Stephanie. And wherever you're on, let me know, please.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. It's the good stuff.
The good stuff. But the teams, as we're speaking, literally teams have come out and they're doing their little fucking stand and standing in the line bollocks, handshaking bollocks. There's another thing we haven't really touched on also. This is the first Premier League game this season. We'll have fans in. There's about 20,000 fans there. If they don't, if this form continues and we lose or they don't put a performance in, etc., them 2,000 fans, even though it's a 60,000 capacity stadium, them 2,000 fans are going to let them know.
I'll be vocal, won't it? Be vocal, very vocal.
Very much so. How would you like it, Ryan, if you turned up today at the Emirates and you see that team, you'd go home, wouldn't you? What am I doing here? Yeah. The effort I've made to get here, so it take me an hour and a half, and they put that out. Anyway,
there's only one thing. There's one thing. There's 2 things. Well, 3 things. I'm gonna say this. There's 3 things I like about this team. There's 3 things I like about this team, and 4 include. There's 4 players I really like seeing in this team. I love seeing Gabriel play. I think he's an amazing talent.
Yeah.
An amazing find to get him. I love seeing Tierney because Tierney gives 110%. He really gives it his all, and he normally plays very well. He's always one of my best performers. I love watching El Neni play. I really didn't believe I was saying that after him leaving at the end of last season, the season before. I mean, the end of before last season when he went off to Olympiacos. I didn't think we'd be seeing him again. And he's just come back and he just looks like he's really, really stepped up his game. He really looked like the player I hoped he would be. I love watching him play. So calm, so good with his distribution. And I love watching Saka. I mean, I know Saka's form hasn't been great lately. He's been probably playing a bit too much. He's probably been playing a bit too much, and it doesn't help with who he's playing with as well. But Saka is another amazing player. So much potential. He's got so much in him. Love watching him play. So those 4 players keep me watching. You know, I mean, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't watch very much either, to be honest, because it's just pretty much it's not much there in the rest of them, is there?
You are right. There are 4 players that got us, you know, that we can watch and be happy about, and then we have the others that.
Yeah, I'm talking in the starting lineup, of course. You know, today's starting lineup.
No, I like the first thing the first thing I mentioned on the pregame was who we had on the bench because that was where I wanted to go. That was the most positive I saw going into that lineup.
Smith Rowe on the bench.
Smith Rowe, I saw Maitland-Niles, I saw Willock there. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen either Nelson or Balogun in there just to change things up a little bit. I'm not sure where, you know, Murray and Chambers could have maybe got in there instead of Mustafi. You know, I don't know if Mustafi's not going to come in for, you know, a long period of time. So I assume Murray and Chambers could come in and help out, right?
Yeah, Chambers. It'd be interesting to see Chambers because Chambers was playing better than Holding before he got injured. Chambers was looking quite good, so we'll see if maybe we can get something from him again. But listen, I think Holding's been unfairly treated, to be honest, because the guy's playing with Bellerin. You know, when you're playing with Bellerin, you're exposed all the time, right? You've got no help. You're covering 2 positions. You're covering 2 positions in defence. And Holding's a fighter. He's really good in the air. He's played really. Look at the games he's played against City, Chelsea, those big games. He was immense. To slag off Holding, I just think it's really unfair, to be honest.
Well, you know what? What I also would say to that is, okay, you know who you're playing with, right?
Yeah,
you hang out with your buddies, and you know they're going to do something stupid, and you might have to back them up. And you know this going in. And you've seen it so many times. Every time you go out, your buddy screws up. Somebody needs to back him up.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know this going in. So you need to think 2 and 3 steps ahead of him, because you know it's going to happen, right? You know he's always going to get caught out, and you're not going to come back all the way. And what's the big threat? The game started on my side here. Are you guys started here?
Yeah, just started now. Just started now.
32 seconds.
You're saying about Holding. Holding is not our problem at the moment. It's our midfield. It has been for some time.
Yeah. It's always been that, right?
Don't worry about Holding.
Yeah. It's always been that. That's always been our problem, right? Is the midfield. Let's fix that.
Yeah.
And then if we fix that, at least it doesn't matter as much on the back end, because we've got enough there to get something out of them.
Correct. And it opens up a few opportunities going forward as well, doesn't it?
Yep. We need that, right? We're not getting. There's no connection between the front line and the back line. It's
They should wear different coloured shirts.
Sean in the chat saying, "Ryan, are you running the sweepstake for the first foul throw?"
Man.
It's Tierney down the left. Well done, son.
We got Russ who just joined us in the chat as well.
Hello there.
Good evening,
Russ.
Good evening.
Russ, my old boy.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We had a good throw in there. Guess who it was?
Well,
I think Tierney learned that one. I think he's got that one down.
He's got that now down from day one.
It's like learning football 101. This is how you throw in the ball.
This is how you don't.
With all due respect, how many Sunday League footballers don't know how to take a throw? None.
Of course, they don't. They don't.
And if they don't know how to take a throw, they don't take it. That's a certainty. Not do 4 or 5 till they're found out.
You just don't normally see it at the professional level, do you? That's the thing, isn't it? You know,
not at a consistent level either. It's like every game with him recently.
Yeah. Lacazette was able to draw a foul there.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah, a high boot.
The high boot, yeah.
Usually that gets ignored, so I'm happy to see that he got something. Usually he's the one taking the punishment and getting the foul, or getting it.
Great cross, Hector. Hey,
that one did not go. Was that? Can you tell me what that was? Because I don't think I understand that football. What was up with that? What was that? You guys don't know either? Okay.
What happened? What? I'm just sorry now. Was it a high?
Just check out the cross and tell me what you see.
Is there a cross coming? Okay.
Yeah, Hector.
Oh, I wonder who. Yeah. Oh, great cross. Brilliant.
Fantastic. Well beaten cross. Best crosser in the world, didn't you know?
No wonder Steve left. I mean, Jesus Christ, it makes your eyes hurt, doesn't it, watching him?
Oh dear.
Yes, nice little triangles. We play nice little triangles. Yes.
Come on, so let's do something. Get a bit of fortune here. Go on the front foot. Come on.
Okay, we're actually,
how can you not be prepared for the ball? Come on, Saka. Oh.
To be fair, it was a bit of a poor pass from Aubameyang.
But you got to be ready for it. I mean,
it's a mental thing sometimes with football. Sometimes 11 people can be on the pitch and they can all feel isolated at the same time. There's no reason for it, and that's how we feel at the moment. Every player seems isolated.
This person I would have liked Aubameyang to take that ball a little deeper before he made the pass.
Oh, I hope the Burnley manager don't get a cold with his throat.
Oh dear. We're allowing too much time on the ball as well. This does my head in. Why are we still doing this?
Guys, we're at home against Burnley and we're sitting deep, and you got Aubameyang on the halfway line.
We're literally playing like the
I
away
mean, what
team.
the hell is this?
And we've got fans there. So it's not like the other week when we had fans in. Oh, there's a fans there. They return up. They're doing it. How is it? We're so bipolar, Jekyll and Hyde, what you want to call it. Europa League, we play better football with the youngsters and the reserves than we're doing with this lot. And yet the reserves and the youngsters are getting fucking told to piss off in the Premier League, though.
Because the youngsters, they know how to play together because they've been playing together for 10 years, but no one wants to give them a chance in the Premier League because I think that's gonna work. I think they're gonna crumble under the pressure.
I think it was yourself or someone said in the chat last night. We talked about this. Ferguson back in '92 took the risk.
Exactly, that's what he did.
It wasn't just one
Took
or
a
two.
gamble.
Took quite a few. It was quite a big bulk as well. Think about
He had a
it.
big
So did
overhaul,
George
didn't he?
Graham. George Graham did the same thing.
Yeah,
Put in 2 or 3 at the same time, didn't he? Yeah, Parler and Adams
He
and
did loads. He did loads.
Merson.
George Graham. Adams. He
Adam,
got in Adam.
Rocastle, Kevin
Mercy.
Yeah,
Campbell.
Rogarfield, Thomas. Some great players. Great players. They got rid of the, if you like, the established ones. Yeah. But we couldn't mould to his, to his liking. The youngsters you can mould to your liking.
I'm better with that.
That's the thing, when they play through, they go through the youth like our current lot. We've gone through the youth ranks since the age of 9 and 10. I mean, you could just see they just play so well together. They know where their movement is off the ball. They know how to pass to each other. You could just see that Smith Rowe, Willock, and Nelson know how to play together.
What was it? There's a thing going on Twitter since Thursday from Aziz. Quite a quote from what he said. Basically, I've come through the academy at Arsenal since I was 5. Been an Arsenal supporter all my life. I bleed the club. I'll play anywhere. It helps benefit the club I love and support.
He looks good as well. To be honest, he's another.
I just saw a cameo of him the other night. He looked different gravy, didn't he?
Yeah, again.
That's where I would like. Decent crossing taken by the goalkeeper. You see, that's where I'd like to see someone like a Hasenhuttl. Maybe, there's a lot of talk of him lately because he is good with youngsters as well, and maybe he would give a few of these youngsters a game, and give them a try, integrate them into the first team.
But you don't take no crap either. That's another thing he doesn't do. You don't take crap from the senior players. They ain't good enough. You ain't playing. Full stop.
Yeah, he's done a good job with Southampton. You got to give it to him. I mean,
fantastic job.
Fantastic, considering where they were.
Phenomenal job.
They're not exactly a big club, are
they? English League fewest goals this season: Burnley with 5, Sheffield with 5, Southend 7, Derby 8. And they're guaranteed they'll score today. That's how bad we are. This is how bad our levels and confidence in our team.
This is our level. This is our level, you see, because it's only Burnley and the relegation teams that have less goals and less created, chances created. It's only them. We're the fourth lowest.
Just shows you how lucky we were to play Fulham first game of the season.
That flattered to see.
We're all playing West Ham early as well, right? I mean, West Ham.
Remember Richard, bless his heart, after that watch along said he was going to win the league. He did. He was like, well, Gabriel is amazing. We won 4. Was it 4? Was it 4? What was the result?
3 or 4. 3 or 4.
3 or 4 nil, was it? He said, that's it, we're going to win the league. Because it just looked so great. That first game looked so great, didn't it?
We attacked. We
something? The way things are going, West Ham will win the league this year. It's so mental.
I tell you what, West Ham are completely the opposite of where they thought they'd be, aren't they?
Yeah.
They really are. They really are.
They're literally like 3 or 4 points off top, aren't they? As well after this weekend.
Yeah.
They're doing well. They've got a combination of players that work. You know, the Bowen, McGinn, Suchek. You know, those players can play well.
That's it, Hector.
Rice does a good job for him holding up.
Yeah, no,
We might have gone from the Invincibles to the Unwinnables.
in the space of 16, 17 years. Yay.
Well played.
Invincibles to the Unwinnables.
Oh, that touch.
Come on now.
Melvin had in his hands. Is that a good or bad?
Good chance for Lacazette.
Well, it's just a chance for us and not for them, or a goal for them.
Yeah. We had a good attack here. It was a good attack. Am I being no, I'm not being rude. He had a decent chance. He just didn't. Tell me when you're up to it.
How far do we drop so far deep at goal kicks as well when defending them?
All right, lads, I'll be back in 2 secs.
Yeah, no worries.
He just did not come on, you got to put this. What did I get?
He miskicked it. I know it hit a defender, but he miskicked it.
All he's got to do is make proper contact, and he's got a shot that's surely on goal at least. Testing the goal.
Even the Lacazette one was even worse because he actually said it. He was prepared for what was about to happen. He opened himself up and said yes, and he got exactly what he wanted, and he still missed the ball.
Yeah, got his body right.
William had a decent look there.
The assembled is in the chat saying, "Let's hope it's not Movina that wins the league." I'd have to leave England. Especially if
Liverpool got Spurs next on Wednesday.
This Wednesday, battle. Yeah. Basically,
oh my God,
basically all got that Anfield as well. Laka just kicked that silly boy. He's pony. Says John. Big up John, a Liverpool fan. Oh God.
Open goal. Centre forward missed an open goal for Burnley. I watched this open goal. It's normally, what's that expression? Meat and something for someone.
Oh, basically, but
have you seen it, Ryan?
Yeah, I know what you're about. Yeah, I'm literally about to see it, but look, they're just clearing it from their end. I'm on 12:48, 49 now.
I mean, how do they get that ball up there so fast?
This is who won. We're not marking no one.
Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh, Chris Wood, seriously.
Should have scored. I mean, he normally does that with his eyes closed, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. That's normally, yeah.
Of course it is. God, dear, I think someone knocked on wood. Bit of luck there. Someone must have knocked on wood.
But this is the main thing Mark points out. 5 yards out, unmarked.
And between two defenders.
Yeah.
So that looks like a Gabriel mistake there, right? Because he has Woods coming on his right-hand side.
There's no communication. They're just ball watching all of them.
Yeah.
And why the hell? There's clearly an injury to Leno with his arm, yeah? Because he's got bandaged up for the last 2 games now. Why the fuck is he playing then if he's got some sort of injury?
Because have you seen our number 2?
We've got number 3s, haven't we? We've got reserves. At least someone's got to be better than this. Someone could surely come
Holding like in goal. Perhaps Holding could go in goal.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe we can go to Chelsea and bring back Petr Cech, seeing as he can play apparently.
Those are the type of opportunities that supposedly should change. At least it changed the momentum for one of the teams. That was close. Let's get us a goal. And no, we just no. Like I said, I can't hold on to the ball long enough.
It was almost 1-0 Burnley, by the way, while you were on.
Really?
Open goal. Yeah, open goal.
Chris Wood, bread and butter, on mark, everything.
God, can you imagine if we do go 1-0 down?
It's gonna be literally whole Twitter, social media, you name it. It's
Go
going to go into
mental.
fucking meltdown. Yeah.
We're going to go radio rental. Oi, 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 oi. Doi, 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 doi.
Right.
Boy.
There's just not much to say, is there? We're all just sitting there quietly watching. It's like, what are we watching?
I'm just fearful that something bad's going to happen, right? So the more these are the quiet times that I hate in games, because this is the times when we get smacked in the mouth is when things are quiet. I don't like quiet at all. I want to see.
It's like John says here. How does the tree humper start every game? Arteta's man, Yeah, because it's going to be no win.
I've got a question for you boys. Has Xhaka touched the ball yet?
Yeah, he did.
I don't remember him touching the ball.
He did.
Now to
He did. He took 2 steps forward and then
went backwards.
So
backwards. That's a shock.
He didn't like the fact that there were some black shirts in front of him. So then he said, "You know what? I'm getting out of here."
I've probably said this before, but the way this is going, if I was the groundsman, I'd be putting arrows on the pitch where the goal is.
Yeah, goal this way.
I've literally just seen Hex have a shot, but in the meantime, just before he shot, he's nearly slipped over on his own ass.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, that looked positive to me, right? That looked positive to me. I'll take that.
Maybe
I'm going to look for anything. Give me anything positive, and I'll take it right now.
Oh dear.
We put a cross in as opposed to, All right, let's go. Come on, attack. Oh,
that's it. Holding defender Burnley. That's it. NW Arsenal says losing faith now. Really am. Bellerin playing has ruined my weekend. What's ruined my weekend is Willian, Xhaka, and Willian playing.
Xhaka's always done mine. Once I know he plays, then my levels of hope go down.
And the Assemble's asking, where exactly is Aubameyang playing? God knows. Cheddars has joined us, another Liverpool fan. Both teams got sworn a brothel.
There are too many gaps in this team for me to figure out which one do I look at. Do I look at Aubameyang? Do I look at Bellerin? Do I look at Xhaka? I mean, which Willian? Which one do I want to look at to figure out? Are we gonna fill a gap today? Or are we gonna be missing something again?
Oh dear.
Look at where Lacazette is. Lacazette's down in central midfield. What did I say?
Yeah, and he makes a really, really bad pass. He could have just kept that ball. I mean, the spacing is too close, right? I mean, Saka is like 5 feet from him, and the defender intercepts it so easily.
Mark's just asking us a question in the chat, saying thoughts on the rumours coming out that Balogun has had a pre-contract with Liverpool. How true, of course, is anyone's guess? Yes, I think it turned out it's just people on the wind-up, basically, making other accounts just to pretend they're in the know, to wind up the Arsenal fan base. Apparently,
as we haven't got a lot to talk about on the match, what about that other thing, which is
Saliba?
Saliba, exactly right. Saliba's comment. Oh.
Well, it's no different than Pepe's, right? So it's like, I mean, this is, if you're trying to get Arteta's trust, and if that's true, you're not going to get it. So,
of course not. counterproductive. Unless he's giving up the ghost and thinking, you know what, I've got nothing to lose, I'm not going to get in it anyway.
Mm.
Oh,
But I'd love to know what Arteta's mindset is, because back in the summer, obviously, in the FA Cup final, he brought Saliba in as part of the squad in the match day thing and all that, as in part of the celebrations, this, that, and the other. He played against MK Dons, that's nothing wrong. And then obviously, he had to grieve with he's grieving his mum and all that. But it's like, suddenly, a couple of weeks ago, it's like, oh, I made a mistake, I didn't put him in the Europa League squad and all that. And now, suddenly, it's like, no, he's not good enough, need to sell him.
that's a nice attempt there. I'll take that.
And also, why are the club allowing him to have that process where he's not even played him yet? Considering buying Saliba's cost the club £30 million plus add-ons.
It's Holding known for his headers.
Are we just throwing away money for the fun of it now?
I think we could get our money back on him, but I don't want that. I think he could be a really, he might turn out to be a fantastic player. Give him a chance. I mean,
exactly.
Even if we play him a few times and he doesn't make it, we get our money back.
Easy. Oh, unlucky.
What was it Saliba said exactly? I don't think I caught those comments.
He did something to. He said it to the Guendouzi. I'm like Guendouzi or something, locked up or something, locked out, something like that.
Oh, okay, let's see that. The only thing I've seen of Saliba recently was that thing he did with Lacazette for the Arsenal YouTube channel. Is name French players played for Arsenal. Lacazette says Saliba, and he's literally just there awkwardly like,
wow,
really?
How did the referee miss that?
It's English referees, what do we expect? Let's be honest. And Saliba's like, well, he can't really class me because I haven't played for the club yet. And Lacazette's like, but you signed for us. But no, but I haven't played yet. It's so awkward. And Lacazette's there asking the people filming, like, does he count?
That's bad.
But again, the club put it out, but it's on the club's official. Why
don't they take it off? Why don't they take it off? Talk about bad publicity.
That's what I'm saying. Oh dear.
Yeah, the whole Aubameyang thing. That whole Aubameyang thing they let on the social media before the North London derby. It was terrible.
Yeah. Like he swallowed a wasp. Chewing a wasp, is it? Swallowed a wasp. Chewing a wasp.
Basically, if anyone's watching and not watching the game, 22 minutes in, it's 0-0. Never keeps really been tested. We've had opportunities ourselves, but we've not.
They've had the best chance.
We had one opportunity, but Lacazette did what he did best and air kicked the ball. I think the best chance went to Burnley though, because with Chris Wood.
Oh, brilliant chance!
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's been pretty much what we expected from this game. Two teams struggling in a relegation battle, and one of them's Arsenal.
Why can't the other team give us that spacing enough to take a shot with 4 players around him? I don't get it. I mean,
because they don't show their opponent respect like we do. They don't like taking risks like that. We're more than happy to take the risk, even though we have conceded how many goals recently, not got a single point bar leads. Literally, I wouldn't mind. But we've got Southampton, as I said, on midweek on Wednesday at 6 o'clock kickoff. It's Wednesday or Tuesday, 6 o'clock kickoff.
That's away, isn't it?
At home.
That's at Emirates, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then we go away at the weekend to Everton. And then Boxing Day we're at home again for Chelsea. Then we're away again just before New Year for Brighton. And amongst all that, between the Everton and Chelsea game, we've got a quarter-final match against City. And I'm just like, oh, yay, fantastic, woohoo!
Oh my god! When's the cricket season start? I'm sort of covered. I've got rugby, the European, the Champions League version of. The rugby's version of the Champions League just kicked off this week, and my team's won. So
I thought that
What team's that?
Works.
What team's that?
What's
Right.
that?
What team? What team is he support?
Munster over Ireland.
Monster.
Oh, all right.
John's going, let's put this in the show. What a miss.
I'll tell you what, John. Thanks for joining us as always. But you guys were lucky today. Jeez, I watched that game. You guys were lucky. Fulham should have been 3-0 up at half time.
That was a penalty as well, wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah.
The first one was a penalty.
Should have got a penalty.
It was a penalty. Ask him. Does he think that was a penalty?
Which one do you mean?
Serious question.
John, do you think that's a penalty? The one that got overruled? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a penalty. He took the guy's legs out.
Oh, I'm interested in what John thinks.
Yeah. Let's see if he's honest for once. Because he's always.
They missed a sitter. They missed a sitter. They missed a couple of sitters in the first half as well.
To be honest, Fulham could have been out of that game at half time the way they played. They played some really good football today.
That first half, they played like they were possessed. They really. I haven't seen anything like it from Fulham.
Look at this now for Burnley. Literally, that's half their squad is in our 6-yard box, basically, penalty box, stopping us from playing.
You're going to see another miss by Lacazette, gentlemen. Don't get upset.
Oh, joy.
Just be nice and calm and cool, please, gentlemen.
Depends how bad it is.
It's pretty bad.
Let me guess, another open goal.
Cool. Who told you?
I'm just guessing, be honest. I'm being honest now.
I'm starting to play it around a bit now, which is a bit better. Come on.
Let's just see. One bit of good news really in the relegation, in our little relegation battle. Brighton are 1-0 down to Leicester. Yay!
And Leicester.
Oh,
you see it, Sam?
Oh,
bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't even he just. Come on, it's got to be a little bit more than that.
Right.
We don't get opportunities that often. When they come, you got to put that thing in the back of the net. It's got to be a rocket. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Back. Oh dear. Yeah. That's a handball. That's a penalty, surely.
You said it hit him on his side.
But no, but he's literally like that. So there's more chance he's actually gone like that. Let's have a look.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know where's he supposed to put his arm.
Yeah.
It hit him in the elbow, which is on his side.
Yeah. I just literally reacted when it was obviously live action. I've seen the replay now. I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. So you guys are happy, fair.
I hate this. I don't want to be too. I think we're turning the screw a little bit here, boys. We're actually put it up a gear.
Touch wood.
Come on, let's get something out of this.
Big up Brownies.
What? Oh, come on, people! Can we not turn the ball up, push the ball up the field? They just won't do it.
Big up Brownies has joined us in the chat. I've made a slight change to my channel, so I want your feedback. Okay.
Drowning was upset yesterday with Cardiff, wasn't he? He was really...
just a tad. Just a tad.
Yeah, just slightly. That's the impression I got. I don't know if I was right.
Oh, dear. Balogun would have buried that. I'm sorry. I'm buried that. I'm sorry.
I agree. Yeah, we wouldn't have done any worse, would he?
Fury in the church joined us again for the first time in a while, patiently waiting for the day when we take a corner and it actually beats the first man. And Russ is on Facebook now asking what's for dinner, Sam.
Eating some pizza.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You know where I go. It's a message. Oh dear. Well, this is fun. Here we go. We've had 7 attempts, boys and girls. 1 on target. Yeah! Progress. Sense the tone, by the way. Sense the tone. Anyone who wants to clip that and put that, I think I'm being serious.
And according to our friend Natish,
No,
who loves Lacazette, he just absolutely loves Lacazette above everything else in the world. He just says that Lacazette doesn't miss many chances. That Nketiah misses a lot more than him. I mean, the guy doesn't live on this planet. I don't think.
I can't say nothing because it calls an aggro again. I'm not saying nothing on the matter. It calls a fight again. I can't be arsed with all that again. Because if I say anything, God forbid.
Wow, surely.
But yeah, Lack is so wasteful. I agree with you, Sam. He is complete. He's more wasteful than Eddie, and that's saying. The thing is,
Eddie's got better goal scoring ratio.
Yeah, and he's younger as well, so he's got time to learn and mature his game a bit and learn from these things. Lack is an experienced player here. It does my head in. I'm just done. Oh dear. Kieran Webster's joined us in the chat saying, "Come on, Arsenal." Big up, Kieran.
He's changed his logo, hasn't he?
Yeah, Kieran wants to say, yeah. I've had new subs and so much grief coming from down west after the video last night. So
Bit of aggro here, boys. Bit of aggro.
So it's now going to be called Football with Brownies Shooting from the Lisp. Oh, God. That's what you've been ignoring. Bloody hell. Eddie is our leading scorer, says it all. In all competitions. Rusty's asking, is it pepperoni, by the way? Oh, bloody hell. Was that Teeny down?
Yeah, he got clobbered. Absolutely clobbered.
And boy can go. He's from Glasgow. He doesn't go down easy.
Was a bit of a tiff going on here. A bit of a tiff.
Yeah, I've seen it now. Liam Brady, not Liam Brady. What his name? Brady. Yeah, Brady. And half of our squad's got up to him. Was it him that was involved in it then?
Yeah, Brady started. He wouldn't give the ball back. He was messing around. Serves him right.
Makes a change to see our players actually fight for someone for once. And not wait till full time. Again, if that's the other way round, possibly a possible VAR red card situation. Just saying.
We've given a yellow though, so can they do that? Yeah, they can. Of course they can.
They can.
He didn't know.
They did it. They did it with Aubameyang, and they did it with Aubameyang as well against Palace last season?
Yeah, that's true.
But that's hey. Can't say nothing else because it was on Saka. He's having his little gripe with.
Yeah, Saka. Yeah. Oh.
Going on, fight. That way, half time is coming. Inspector Crusoe will inspire the whole team for the second half. Oh dear! I don't think I've told you my feelings on Eddie. No, I don't think you have. You can tell us in the second half, Lars, and you come on. Oh dear! If you don't laugh, you cry. Mem's just put a tweet obviously on Twitter saying 230 crosses so far for Arsenal, still 0-0.
All right, hello everyone. So a little bit of so our captain maybe stand up for one of his teammates, huh?
Took his time. He took in the Brighton situation, Leno being taken out. Was it Pepe last a few weeks ago? They took him how many opportunities to then stand up for someone?
Sure.
If you say anything, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Arsenal police.
Somebody should have been there for Tierney when he got basically,
Yeah, True.
Hit like that. I mean, that was the first straw, and then the other one was just the other guy being a donkey, basically.
Yeah.
And you see the difference. Saka is like, no, dude, no.
I'll tell you, who was putting it in tonight. He was not playing particularly badly. Is William. He's doing all right.
So well
Down this right hand side, he's giving it all.
Why doesn't Bellerin make that pass? What is wrong with that?
He's
terrible.
He's just playing negative football because he's used to playing like this under Wenger now, and then in the end, he just
That's a lovely ball over from crossing ball.
Hmm.
Who's that from? Was that Holding? Beautiful.
Tatina, yeah. Or fucking Bellerin passed the ball forward. Bloody hell. Cross number 231. Still no goal. It'd be great, guys, if you get this crosses in and then actually beat the first man. That'd be fantastic.
Holding is playing really well. Holding is playing well. He's tackling really well. He's doing everything really well so far.
Who's that, Sam? Who's doing very well?
Holding. He's doing really well. He's some really key tackles here.
Oh dear.
You have all these little individual pluses that we're seeing. We're just not seeing 1 and 2 and 3 players all playing together.
No,
right?
there's no cohesion.
That's the word, cohesion. No cohesion.
NW Arsenal saying William will come good. He's more proven in this league. Yeah, that's what we were hoping. But we weren't hoping for him to play every single bloody game.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a squad player coming off the bench when we need him, starting when we need him, not being a starter.
Oh dear.
There is a lot. You can see their faces, can't you? The Arsenal play a lot of frustration on their faces. They're not enjoying it, are they?
Nope.
Out there.
Oh, Leno, why are you playing it to a marked player?
Literally.
Yeah, I know.
Literally just about to say that. Thank you, Leno. You're almost watching the shit there. Because if what was it? I think it's Brown Hill that made a challenge there. If he makes that challenge and goes past El Nene, he's literally got a clean through on goal situation there.
Yeah.
Because there's literally so much space between the centre backs.
Now we've got Lacazette down in the left back. Got Lacazette down in the left back role now.
Yep.
He gives away a foul.
Here we go, boys and girls. Let's get ready.
Well, Saka did not have any support there, so I mean, who else is everybody else was just standing around watching him get double teamed, right? Somebody's got to show for that ball. Come on.
All watching FC.
Bit of space here, Tierney. Come on, mate.
When they eventually invent the time machine, someone's going to take that time machine back to when Bellerin started playing football and show him how to be a ballet dancer instead.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Bellerin.
It was a good thought, though, isn't it? He just doesn't have the pace to make that move.
He doesn't have the football brain to make that move.
I was trying to be nice. I was saying it was a health issue.
Yeah, I'll put up being nice.
You see, this is what is actually very, very bad with our tactics. Is we have a tactic where we have a player like Bellerin who is involved nearly more than anyone else in our play. Our fullbacks are very heavily involved in our play, and and one of the fullback, or call him wing back or whatever you want to call him. There, you can call him a wing back, call him a
fullback,
right back, yeah. But anyway, our right-sided wing back, fullback, whatever you want to call him, he is terrible, and it's like this every single game. So it's no wonder we can't play properly when a key component of a tactic is just not working.
Is Cedric on the bench?
Nope.
No, he's not.
Ainsley is though.
Yeah.
Ainsley make the noses.
Yeah, all right.
But you're happy Mustafi's on the bench, so yeah.
I would love to have seen Ainsley Maitland-Niles played in a more attacking role tonight in midfield next to El Nene.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And then have maybe Smith Rowe in the attacking midfield role.
Just William just passed it to the wrong team.
That looked right. At the
Caught
moment.
offside again. We were.
Yeah, wish someone would have hidden his passport.
The thing is, I see more and more. I see more of these different blogs and that they are saying that we do need a new right back. Because what we have just isn't good enough. I mean, we can't exactly rely on Cedric either. We need to go out and grab a world class
exactly
right back.
Yeah, like
So
you said, a world class right back.
Let's-
But long term, Cedric is not be here for a long time anyway. He's like 26, 27 now. Maybe older than that. I don't know.
He's backup, isn't he? I think that's the idea. He's backup.
Yeah.
So Leicester City's up to 2-0 now. So.
Yeah.
I guess in the sense that the relegation zone is going to be harder for us to dip down into.
Well, at least as it stands, we can't fall down a position no matter what.
That's
sad, isn't it? It's sad that we have to be concerned about the team below us actually having performances.
Yeah. Another thing is sad is when you discuss with these Arteta lovers who say, "Oh, we're only 6 points from this team way up in third or whatever." It's like, yes, we are technically, but do you realise what needs to happen for us to gain those 6 points and actually get up into that position? There's literally 12 teams that have to lose the same time as we win twice. It's just not going to happen. Statistically, we have to go on a very long run of games, statistically, of winning to do that. That's just not going to happen.
Oh, did I just see that he switched Gabriel and Holden? Right? Oh, that was for a little bit. Okay.
The assemblage was asking, am I right in thinking that Elneny is covering Partey? Basically, looks like it, yeah. Even though it's I don't know. Oh dear. We look more dangerous in our own box. Oh, God.
We've had a couple of chances as usual, and we wasted them as usual, and that's about it, right? We created two clear chances, and we've had a half chance on the header from Holding.
Yeah. And it's still Barca. Burnley had the best chance themselves in the sense of Chris Wood's header. If it had been on target, that's 1-0. I'm sorry, don't care what anyone says. Goalkeeper static. He's literally out on his own. No one around to put pressure on him. He just goes on target, goal.
But maybe those two clear-cut chances, if we had a different player in that role.
Maybe it's someone who's in our youth who's about to have his contract ended at the end of the season, that you're trying to sign down to a contract that wants game time. Maybe if we played him, I don't know.
He's actually scored goals lately.
I mean, what are goals in Premier League? That's what I was saying. We don't like scoring goals in Premier League. Only Europa League apparently, and cup competitions.
But you can't say that. You can't say scoring goals in the Europa League counts because that's the Europa League.
Let's see if the manager is proactive or reactive tonight. If he starts bringing on subs when you go 1-0 down, then I'm sorry, not right. Even if it's 0-0, he should start bringing people on after half time to change it because this ain't working.
Or it is working,
I wish we had a plan A.
I mean, maybe it is working because he's been telling us that what he sees out there is what he's been planning for. So, maybe this is it. This is we're going to play for a tie against
Oh, nice, Lacazette.
Well, look at the way we're setting up. I mean, we're lying quite deep with two deep lying midfielders at home against Burnley. I mean, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
Literally, I think it must have been a fan in the. I think it's in the club. So taken off from the club level by the looks of it. So interested in the game, he's on his phone playing games. Literally, just sat there on his phone, mask over his chin, playing
Was that
games.
Mertesacker?
I thought it was Mertesacker. I don't know. It looked like.
Yeah, I think it was Mertesacker. They're showing Mertesacker. he was on his phone. I think he's trying to get. I think he's trying to get a job. I think he's trying to get a job at Werder Bremen again. I think.
Didn't one of the German teams sack a manager today?
Dortmund.
Dortmund, was it?
Dortmund,
Who
yeah,
was it?
sacked this morning. Dortmund. They
Yeah,
lost
Dortmund.
5-1 last night. At
Yeah, they
home.
got absolutely smacked, didn't they?
Arnold was on the best player was on the bench as well for some reason. So they got battered 5-1, and then he's been sacked this morning with immediate effect. Imagine a board and a club that acted like that when we're in turmoil.
I don't want to see Arteta go sacked. I want to see him improve. I want to see to see him wake up and smell the coffee.
No, my point behind that was we wouldn't be in this situation, in this mess, if they acted quicker last year in the first place.
Yeah. Oh well, that's half time in my telly.
Yeah, I'm literally about 30 seconds behind him. Looks of it then.
Yeah, half time. They're showing Wood, obviously, because he missed the opening goal, and they're showing Lacazette because he missed 2. Was they coming off?
So we've got a point. We've got a point to protect, boys and girls. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've gone 16 years ago, the Invincibles, and now we're fucking talking about a relegation battle, holding on to a point at home to Burnley.
You know what? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable.
But it's like I was saying to you, Melvin, before the other guys came on about. Obviously, we're talking about Arteta's. It seems like he's got a bit of an arrogance about sticking 2 fingers up at the fans and all that. This lineup. Yeah. But as I was saying earlier, Wenger, this is what Wenger was doing for 10+ years at Arsenal. He would play out of form players constantly. But the thing is, he admitted he had this arrogance, but he had that arrogance about him. Even then, the thing is, he had Premier League titles and FA Cups and the.
He had fat on his bones, didn't he?
He had things in the bank to sort of justify having that sort of
3-0 Brighton getting beat. Maddison scored 2. They got a midfielder here who scored 2 goals. I think none of our midfielders altogether have scored 2 goals, have they?
I can't remember the last time we had a midfielder that scored double figures since Ramsey.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The way it's going, I'd rather sign Gordon Ramsay.
Bloody Fury saying we literally have Xhaka as a centre back when he's supposed to be in the midfield. That was a bit right. Hopefully, Emirates Smith is on in the second half. I wouldn't hold you. Hope
we can't talk too much about this half, can we? Really, there's nothing to say.
No, it's been very tough. It's literally been so
unusual for me. Speechless. I'll make myself a cup of tea, gentlemen. Do you take sugar, Sam?
I'll have 1 sugar and a bit of milk, please.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm going to step away for a little bit. I'll still be on the. I'm just going to mute myself here.
Yeah, no worries. Mark's been saying, obviously in response to what we were talking about, the Dortmund manager qualified for the last 16 of the Champions League on Wednesday, sacked on Sunday. Hey, that's the mentality of a club, and if they think things aren't all as well, they ain't doing well in the league, and on all fronts, not just in one competition, they act. Our owners and bloody God knows who else don't. They fucking hold on too long. They dig the heels in. Sam versus Sam Culp, round 2, make it happen. Says Taib.
I already battered that lot. I'm already satisfied with telling them that I battered that lot. When they can sit there and say that there's progress in what we're doing through minute statistical details. I mean, just fuck off. I mean, come on. Just look at the way we play. There's no way you can say there's any progress.
Well, I literally saw, because obviously Brownie used a bit of that show up on his one of his recent videos, and I saw that clip he put up used. I was like, there were especially set there people responses like about having Eddie's cock up your arse and things like that. How old are you for a start? How's that? You're meant to be having a debate.
That's me having a laugh at them.
Yeah, but
that's me having a laugh at them saying he likes Lacazette so much and all that.
Yeah. But the comeback was literally of a 2-year-old with that.
If you ever get time, you should watch the whole debate though, because it was actually they did try to make some good points, and my team tried to make some good points as well. We made a lot of good points, and apart from a couple of times when we got a bit annoyed with each other and sort of got a bit childish. Apart from that, it was actually quite good.
December was saying as well, Melvin, even a plan that the other team can't work out would help. Oh dear. Does anyone remember watching Terry Neal's team? He won an FA Cup too, remember? Yeah.
Was that the early 80s, wasn't it? When it really was bad, wasn't it? Early 80s.
I didn't come in. I was literally in May 89 Arsenal, so well before my time.
Before my time watching football.
The 80s was poor, yeah, it was poor, the 80s.
Yeah. The assemblage is the same. Doesn't even remember Terry Neal's team. He won an FA Cup too, remember? So,
true, yeah. And we had very good players in that team.
We
had we had 6 Irishmen in that team.
All fantastic players as well.
Fantastic players, quality. And we couldn't do anything in the league. I think we got the 3 cup finals, lost 2 and won 1. But you still wanted to go, and you still supported them, and you still saw what they were trying to do. So this is different. This is like we've come to a blockage somewhere. We've come to a dead end, haven't we, at the moment?
Yeah. John saying in the chat also, Vardy's got a 1 goal and 2 assists tonight. Amazing that we could have had him after the 2016 season, but we sort of decided no.
Didn't he decide to turn us down?
Well, he claims that. I think we just bottled it in the end, and he just claims that to make himself look good with the Leicester fans, because obviously him and his family, his wife, pushed it so much with the Arsenal thing that obviously when it all broke down in the end, he's literally like, well, good PR would be saying that I turned them down and that I wanted to stay. And at the same time, give me a contract and sign quickly. See, I never wanted to go, really, guys. Hi.
He wanted 200 grand a week, and we offered him that less a penny.
Sounds about right with Arsenal.
Yeah, we'll do.
But even then, going back before Vardy, 2 years prior to that, we sort of had Suarez. He wanted, again, another player wanted to come to us.
Yeah, that's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
What's the buyout clause? £40 million. Okay, we're going to offer you £40 million and £1. How insulting can you get?
Exactly. That is crap.
And I wonder why, when they bought Firmino and they put a clause in that Arsenal can never go in for him.
Is that right?
They put a clause in
I didn't know that.
Firmino's gone in his deal.
Right.
If he wanted to go, obviously with the leave and all that, to a Premier League club, he could do, but not Arsenal.
You know what? So they've taken the mickey out of us, Liverpool, because we started it, basically. It's our fault. If the rumours is true, and I hope it's not, that Balogun goes there, that is really a double whammy, isn't it?
Oh, no. I'll be so pissed off. I'll literally be so pissed off. You have no idea how pissed I'll be. But
the way I understood it with Suarez is we actually did activate the release clause. But they decided not to sell to us. They just said, no, sorry, you can't have it, which is actually a bit naughty when you think about it.
Well, technically, yeah, in the sense of we did meet the actual release clause. So technically, once you meet that release clause in any other circumstances, we are now, no matter what, it's out of the club's hands, it's down to the player. But Liverpool got involved and said no, because it added an extra £1 to the deal. Oh dear, it is what it is. But again, the Suarez thing would have took. I think that at the time would have took us over the line in terms of winning the title at the time, because of how good he was then, and how good our team was. We were literally just a world-class striker away, mainly, from getting over the line. Imagine Suarez, Ozil, and Sanchez in your team. But hey, what do I know? I remember the sums were linked with fucking Benzema and Cavani and Higuain.
I'll do it. Hold on.
It's saying something that obviously didn't said the Sunday. There's not a Man United game on, but I've got a Man United ex-player on there in the punditry side of things. Not one Arsenal player or something like to Burnley or any of the other games. It's literally a Liverpool Man United Leicester.
Someone's just come up in on Twitter that Fulham have scored 2 more goals than us this season,
Sounds about right.
and that's with we gave them they gave us a 4-goal start.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right with Arsenal.
Well, Fulham did very well today. They were really good today.
That was the best performance I've seen from them this season.
They were unlucky. If they had better forwards, they would have smashed Liverpool today. If they had better
And a bit more luck.
Yeah. John never replied back, actually. John, if you're still
No,
there.
he didn't, did he? Funny old game.
What are your thoughts on both penalties, John? The one that wasn't given against you and the one that was given for you? Because for me, literally, it's hit one player and deflected into Kamara's arms. Literally, and he's like, bang, bang, like, what can he do? His back's turned to the ball, so he didn't see it's that coming. And then your guy, even before the first half, at 0-0, Fabinho fucking takes the guy's, almost basically does take the guy's standing foot before he gets a chance to plant it. He actually takes the foot, not the ball, but somehow, even with VAR, we don't know. It looks like he's took the ball, the player's foot, and not the ball, but we know what? We're going to give a corner instead.
Yeah. No, it's just so many bad decisions, aren't there?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the same, 8 shots and 1 on target. Yeah. That's Arsenal for you now. That's Arteta ball at the moment. At the moment, I said. Does anyone think Arsenal are at a crossroads as a club? We are either going to rise up out of the ashes or about to start a worse period in our history. But yeah, either going to rise up or we're going to have a Leeds Newcastle situation.
It's a shame because we're in a situation, I think, where it's going to be difficult to say what I'm saying, but the thing is, I think we need to sack Arteta and we'll see then what kind of ambition lies within the board and the owners, because I think they wanted to try Arteta. They thought it was worth a go, and obviously it hasn't worked out. And now we need to see what their next managerial appointment will be. If it's like a Hassan Hüttl or a real big name, or someone that sort of gives us confidence, and yes, okay, we can see there is something in this board at least that wants to go the right direction. But if they start prattling around with, I don't know, Eddie Howe or Graham Potter or something like that, that type of thing, then obviously the boards are not, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this is the thing, at London, we're the biggest club in the probably the most important financial city in the world. The amount of worth our club could have if it was run properly, by an owner who actually gave 2 shits and actually put some money into the club and wanted us to have, good players and a good manager. We could absolutely, boss so much, but we're not. We're not, because we've got owners who just want the self-sustaining model, don't really want to put any money in unless they have to. Yes, we've had money, and the recruitment's been very poor as well. So, the recruitment team has been poorly appointed. So that's why everything needs to change from top to bottom. We need owners who actually want to come in. Come in and put the biggest club in London back on the map where it should be. And we should get a whole new team in from director level down. Get the recruitment team in from Leipzig. Get them in. I mean, they're an amazing recruitment team. Bring them in. Bring in like a Hassan Hüttl as a manager or a Ten Hag, and just start building this club back up where it should be.
Yeah, and in terms of, obviously we're talking about, John's still not replied, by the way, but Cheddar's has. He says VAR is not a big issue. It's the stupid new handball rule that needs to change, and that I can agree on with the handball rule. It's so ridiculous this season. Last year it was. I can't remember. The rule last year was if the ball came in from an attack and you accidentally handball it was a handball, but if a defensively accidental, not a handball. They were gone complete 180 and gone. Every time it hits a hand, it's a handball now, no matter what, accidental or not. Shut up, get on with it.
Right, it all depends who handles the ball. What club does it? That's the law.
That as well, yeah.
I'm looking at the Liverpool penalty here now on my stream. Oh my God, it's terrible. He's barely touched it when Salah's going down like he's been shot in the back like John F. Kennedy.
That's for the free kick, yeah. Then the penalty itself, literally from the free kick, bang, hit off one defender's shoulder here, and straight away from there to there, hit off Kamara's arms, and he literally couldn't move because he's literally in the wall, but he's actually jumped, he's gone to turn to hit, so he hit off his back, but obviously not knowing it was hitting off someone else in the first place. So it's purely accidental. There's no absolute purpose in it. He didn't actually move his arm towards the ball. I think he tried to pull it away from himself, pull his arms away from the ball, if anything. But no, because of the rules. It's just common sense. Again, it comes down to common sense with implement the VAR and referees in general. It's like, go back to what it was. If it's an accidental, if you can see it's purely accidental, then it's not a fucking penalty, free kick, no nothing. It's literally
if you were given a free bet.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were given a free bet, who would you put your money on for the league this season?
I still feel Liverpool will just get over the line. They won't walk it. They'll just get over it now this season.
I think they will as well.
I think they'll just, in the sense of there'll be teams around them that'll push them all the way to the last couple of games of the season. The assembled saying, back underway, by the way, 8 seconds in on my end, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. I agree, Sam, but the way Arsenal are performing, we are going to need Pulis, Allardyce, or Pardew, relegation specialist. Jesus Christ.
Well, for now, I'd love Benitez. Benitez could come in and turn this around.
Yeah.
What, ruin his reputation?
If it's part-time, he might do. If it's like to end the season thing, he probably would.
This whole thing that it's the players and not the manager, I just don't buy into it. I think you need the right manager to get the right performance out of these managers. Out of these players. That's what I think it is. And sorry, Emery and Arteta haven't been it. Sorry, it's just they're not good enough.
Yeah.
We need to find someone who's good enough. You know, you're going to tell me they're just trying to manage. I'm not even counting Freddie Ljungberg because Freddie Ljungberg is not a manager. Right?
He was not a manager. Anyway.
I'm not even counting him. That for me, that just doesn't count.
No.
So it's Emery and it's Arteta. You're telling me there's only 2 managers in this world that can do something? No, I mean, come on. There's a whole bunch of great managers out there who one of them could come in and do a job with this team.
Oh dear.
It reminds me of Arsene Wenger's old excuse when it was glaringly obvious we needed a better player to come in. It's like, well, we look for the better players when they're available. It's like, well, what do they do? They put themselves in a shop window when they're available. No, it's all about you've got to put in a big enough offer and offer them something to want to come. That's what you've got to do, and that's what we never did.
Teeny's downwinded.
We never put in the big bid. We never put in the big bids until much later on.
Fucking holding him better than playing 1-2 so close to each other there. Literally on top of each other, 1-2, 1-2, like fucking forward. Then the next lumps up and gives it away. Of course he does.
God.
Oh.
The longer it stays 0-0, after this before when we played Leicester, as long as it stays 0-0, more Burnley will come into this and go for it.
Burnley, weren't they, Ryan?
Well, luckily enough for us, touchwood so far, Burnley looked terrible in attack.
Yeah, so far.
So did Leicester when we played them.
Then they brought in Vardy, and then Vardy changed, didn't it? So
yeah, well, technically Mustafi changed it when he came off of Louise.
They could bring on Barnes, couldn't they?
Ashley Barnes, yeah, And you're not scoring against us as well, Barnes.
Yeah, so, you know, they're keeping their powder dry at the moment.
Oh, dear. No subs by either team by the looks of it.
No, that means going to change.
Nope. And then Bellingham gives away the ball with a poor pass to Lacko. No one in the world would have got that, but hey. And now Lacko's just trotting him back as you do.
Oh, good save.
My streams are all stopped here. What's going on? Yeah, you guys talking about it being quiet, right? I don't like quiet because that usually means we're
We're
going
decent chances today.
Yeah, you had a chance. Woohoo. Yeah, she had a shot. It's a miracle. Pit.
Good ball holding. Lovely ball from Holding.
Who was out on the wing?
So we had Tierney. So this is the way we've got Aubameyang out left there at the moment. So he gets the ball out left,
And
runs
Tierney's
down the left hand side, and and he passes to Tierney, who's in the middle of the box, gets the ball and shoots with his right foot. That is Arsenal's tactics in a nutshell, right there.
So where's the other? Well, that's what I'm saying. Where are the other attacking forwards in that moment? They're all
So unbalanced, so unbalanced what you just said, Sam, isn't it? So unbalanced to do
It
that.
just makes no sense whatsoever. How do you expect to score a goal when you've got your so-called world-class top goal scorer out left crossing in instead of being at the end of a cross? He's crossing in to your left back who's in the middle of the box, who then shoots with his right foot.
Because there's no one else there, basically, in a better position. Oh, Xhaka's got the ball. See what he does this. Oh, look backwards. Woohoo.
We've got a few boys forward here. Give it.
Oh, he got the ball. Got on the ball at least, Aubameyang, but again, a weak header.
Way, he's on target. Woohoo.
Very weak header.
Nice little attack as well, which just had gentlemen.
Yeah. And Bellerin actually beat the first man for cross for the first time now, though. Actually got to his man. Way. Gonna get the party poppers out.
Come on, Arsenal, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Not with a cross like that, you can't.
Love that. Oh, dear. John saying you guys are missing chance after chance. Got 3 shots on target now to 0. Way. We're one battle at least. Willian, attacker. Oh, another shot on target. That's 4 on target.
Yeah, so Arteta's obviously he's got this philosophy that if you put someone up front and they have 1,000 shots, they're going to score one time, aren't they?
Law
used to work.
The law of averages.
Yeah, the law of averages. You know, as I say, it's that the whole theory of that mathematical, quantum theory of infinity, where you know everything repeats itself and. Basically, you get a million monkeys. They're gonna write a work of Shakespeare eventually.
Oh, days.
Shouldn't Lacazette be the one getting that ball?
Did you see the attack earlier? Well, Aubameyang was out left crossing into Tierney.
I mean,
Tierney was in the middle of the box.
I mean, he doesn't have to go. Where is Lacazette? I don't even. Okay, wow.
As I said, literally just him and Winnie had to walk into the box when we're trying to attack.
We're getting closer, gentlemen. We are definitely getting closer. I can feel it in my water.
I hope so. Bloody well hope so.
Oh,
I feel we're going to get a goal and win this one because we're just getting that many chances now. But it's completely papering over the crap performance.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, performance is very important tonight, and that hasn't happened.
It's been terrible, really, until now. I mean, we're getting a bit ahead of them now.
Oh, corner. We're knocking on the door. Someone let us in.
Never.
Nice. Well, he took a shot. There you go. Take
Good
that.
deflection. So, yeah, I'll take that. Actually, having pops that go outside the box. It's a miracle.
Well, they've got God on their side when we got the Pope in goal.
Yeah, that was
He shouldn't
coming.
be playing Sunday, should he?
Yeah, but we have some Sundays off.
Come on, all of them. None of them knew where the ball was. Like we had 3 players and none of them knew where the ball was.
Basically, yeah. Mark's saying one's going to go in soon.
They're going to have to score an own goal. That's what's going to have to happen. We have to
Even
force
then,
them to put it in their own net.
We're beginning to turn this screw, boys. Seriously, we're turning the screw.
hopefully.
Oh, silly foul giveaway. Is that Xhaka? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do we bother asking that question?
Did he do his mandatory give a shitty foul away again? He has to do that every game.
I'm about to see it now. Just have a look.
Well, a bit of kicking off here, boys.
Well,
Bit of kicking off here.
what a surprise. Who's upset who? I wonder.
Xhaka done a foul. I don't know what happened after that. He's always going to kick off a little bit.
I haven't seen the foul yet.
Yeah, he fouled it bad. A typical Xhaka foul. The ball's 20 yards away. He gets booked.
Oh, Saka, come on, man.
Why
Let's
don't
get a touch there.
do we really have to have 3 touches before we?
That's a terrible foul.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it now,
Terrible
yeah. Just seen it.
And he's complaining about it.
Yeah, because he's Jack. He doesn't understand. He's
Fuck
brain dead. He isn't a...
Wow, that's a
You're
card,
a
isn't
dick
it?
moron.
Look, he maybe
Shocking foul, that.
Yeah, he may be
Shocking
captain.
foul.
He may be captain for Switzerland, but he's not a footballer. End of. He hasn't got a football brain. He doesn't understand when it's a good foul or a bad foul.
Guess who they're bringing on, boys?
I can't stand Xhaka. I can't stand him.
It doesn't sound like it's Emirates Swift Road, is it?
No, they're bringing on Barnes, I think. They must
Oh,
have heard me.
Oh, you're trying to now. That's just upsetting me even more.
We're preparing for the worst now.
I can't get happy with that news.
Oh, they're looking at. They're looking at. He could be sent off here, Xhaka.
Well, he kind of put his hand on him. And,
If he gets sent off, I never want to see him in an Arsenal shirt again.
He's
I'll
got his
never want
shirt
to
and
see
he's
him in
got
an
around
Arsenal
the
shirt
neck.
again.
He could go here.
He'll go
He
off
could
there.
go here, boys. I'm telling you.
If he's grabbed him around the neck, if
He's
Xhaka's
grabbed him around the neck, Ryan. He could
gone
go.
then. By the rules, he has to go then. He has to go.
Yeah, the referee's coming over. I think he's going to go.
Where did he grab him around the neck? I didn't see it. When did it happen?
But they'll show it in a minute. I never saw it the first or second time. They've just showed you from a different angle. I reckon he's got to go. Honestly.
Even Mark's saying he's got to be a red card.
But can they give him? Can they give him a red
What
when
do
he's?
you do that for?
They've done it before. They've done it before with our players. Eddie
Can they do it when he's already? Can they do it when he's been given it? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I see it now. Oh bloody hell!
He's pulled his
Bloody
shirt.
hell, Xhaka!
You fucking idiots.
He's got to get a red. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what, guys. If he gets sent off now, I never want to see him play for us again. Never.
I don't
The red and the red, no yellow, the yellow. Another yellow. Hold on. He's got a yellow in his hand. Red.
It's gone.
He's got a second yellow and then red. He's off, boys. Right. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna. I haven't joined my Xhaka club yet, so
He's going to look at the telly now. He's going to look at the TV. He's got to check his KFC order.
Yeah, crawl piece bargain bucket. Yeah.
extra spicy zinger burger. Yep.
Yeah, Sean.
oh boy!
In response to Sean, he's gone. He is off. We are down to 10 men at home to Burnley.
He's got to.
This is
Well, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. He's taking it by the throat, as you say, Ryan. There's no doubt. You can't do that.
No, exactly. So the yellow card's been not a second yellow. It's literally the yellow
No, he
card.
just took the yellow out and he went straight.
Well done, Xhaka. Well done, Xhaka.
Thank
You
you.
fucking fraud. I hate you, Xhaka. Now fuck off and never come back into my club again.
Yeah, that's it.
he'll be made captain next week. He'll be made captain next week. Not my word.
Look at him. Look at him kicking the fucking bottle or whatever it was on the way out. Fuck off, you fucking mental midget.
That's the first time he's ever hit anything forward.
Should have been sold back in January. End of. Hertha Berlin. 40 mil, so it's fucking took it.
He's been here 3 years too long.
Longer than that, I think, hasn't he?
Oh, Burnley got a good chance now.
Oh,
oh my god.
Can we attack the ball, please? Jeez,
No, we don't have that one now. We'll just park the bus now. We're going to try and park.
That's what we can do now, isn't it? I mean, that's all we can do, really, isn't it, now?
We're defensive. We're doing defensive or box-to-box midfielder down now.
Did we have one? Did we have one before?
That's what be his role. That's why he's brought in on DNA stats and all that crap. It's head of Kante, a Premier League winner. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you so much for that one.
Well, the good side is now well, the good news, lads, is now we don't get to see Xhaka for 3 games.
Yeah, for what was it? The Southampton, Everton, and City game, because obviously that counts as a league. Because it's a League Cup, it counts as a game apparently. But fucking no, what like you said, no matter what now, he's out, he's gone. January, fucking sell him. Find someone that's desperate enough to have an idiot like that in their club. And
he should go to a German club with a football slow.
Like Lacazette is out. Ceballos is in.
Yeah, Ceballos.
That says it all.
Lacazette.
That's it. Yeah, basically filled the gap in midfield and sacrificed the attack.
Arteta needs to go tonight, lads. He needs to go somewhere. Just not Arsenal.
Right. So he's been let down by one of his, one of the 3 amigos, as they say.
Well, the thing is, Gary, this is what we've been talking about, right? Playing these guys and thinking something good is going to come from it, right? Well, that's what we're saying. How can you keep playing these guys and thinking something good is going to happen? If Xhaka wasn't playing tonight, which we said he shouldn't, this wouldn't have happened, right?
As I said, I think it's these decisions are pretty easy. All right, you got 3 or 4 players that you have other options for, right? Try those out and see if they make a difference. And now we're getting punished because we brought him in and he let down the trust, right? This is the trust that Arteta has been looking for. He's been let down, and time and time again he doesn't care. He goes back to the same player. So in 4 games from now, what do you expect? Who do you expect to be in the lineup, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you're so right.
I think the stats has come up on the screen over where what I'm watching on. Since Arteta's come in, most of the cards in the league, we're top of that with 7. There's 5 other clubs on 3 in under a year.
And Ryan, I'm going to tell you, probably a very good reason for that is the way we play tactically, always being stretched in defence, lacking behind and always stretched. We're always lunging in and doing stuff we shouldn't be doing. So that's why we're getting red cards.
Yeah. You can't play. You can't play with your feet, man. If you're reaching, you're always in trouble, right? I mean,
FX
and sticking that leg out.
Yeah, FX analysis on Periscope's asking, what about Allegri as manager? He was my first choice the first 2 times. But
Allegri's got a lot of good credentials, and he's supposed to be a hard disciplined guy and all that. I just can't see him coming to Arsenal, to be honest. I just can't see him at the way we are now that he would do it.
Yeah, why would he?
I think this is more suited. I think this is more suited to someone who likes a challenge. Like it could be a Hassan Hutul. I think we could maybe even get Ten Hag from Ajax because he's used to developing a team. So I mean, it's going to be maybe Benitez. I think Benitez is a very good shout because Benitez is a very good manager and he's done this type of thing a few times. I think it's one of those types of jobs. I don't think it's a job for someone who's used to an established team.
This does my head in as well because John's saying Ty and AFTV is crying because the ref didn't book the other guy. That does my head in.
He's a complete moron, isn't he?
Yeah. This does my head in. He goes down that route. Oh, why didn't you send off that one? The ref's completely biased. Oh, fuck off.
I mean, first off, I think it was Arsenal players that knocked him over. when
Yeah.
they bumped into him, and that's
Yeah.
one reason why Zaki was on the ground is because everybody was crowding around him, and then bang, he goes down. He grabs I think he grabbed the wrong place. He grabbed his own partner. At that point, dude, you're out of no.
The assemble's saying, "Don't worry. If Xhaka misses the next few games, take heart. Louise will come in. Don't worry. It's what Arteta wants them to do." And Albert, big up Albert in the chat, he's saying Martin Tyler was spot on with what he just said. Arteta was very public about Pepe sending off straight away. By the way, let's see what he has to say about his favourite man. Well, I'm saying that, but added that bit in there. Granit Xhaka being sent off.
Yeah,
exactly.
Be interesting to see.
Football. Holding done well there.
And again, from over in Periscope, we went for the Man City model with a West Brom talent.
Put that on frame, please.
Basically.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I just not seeing anything positive here. So when it comes, I can't hold it back.
Cheddars is saying you need to bring in Lord Brendan Rodgers. You need someone someone implement a playing style. There's that as well.
Yeah, I mean he's another good manager. I could just see this lined up for someone like a Hasenhüttl or a Benitez.
As long as we go for someone with experience and some sort of an ambition themselves, I don't care at this point. We've tried the inexperienced route; it's not working. We could lose this game now with 10 men again. Imagine fucking doing 0-0 at home to Burnley with 10 men in. Oh, 10 men, hey.
Well, even 0-0 at home against Burnley is not good. It's nowhere near to being good. So, for me, if this stands, then he this is it. Why are we going to keep him? Do we think it's going to improve against Everton? Do we think it's going to improve against Chelsea? Do we think it's going to improve against Southampton? They're three good teams.
The mark of insanity is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So, playing like this, and now we've got suspension over our head. Even though it is Xhaka, we've got a suspension over our head now. Even though Pepe was coming back himself. Southampton, the way they're playing, home or away, are going to obliterate us on a Wednesday night or Tuesday night, whenever it is.
Man City. Man City, though, I mean, they're just going to smash us, aren't they?
That's the League Cup, though, isn't it?
That's the Cup.
Yeah.
That's next week.
We're always talking about his points here, Sam. We need points.
I was talking about Southampton this week. This week we've got Southampton, and next week is Man City one. But yeah, literally Southampton are going to absolutely obliterate us on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it is.
Yeah, because Hasenhüttl's going to have a good plan, isn't he?
Yeah, and look, and again, on Saturday, 5:30, Everton away. And look what they've just done at Chelsea, a team that's up there with them.
Ancelotti.
Yeah. And literally, I've seen the chance of Burnley on target, so they're going for it now, as you expect. Terry saying, I rate Brendan Rodgers, but not good enough to manage Arsenal. Well, you say that, but
you can't say that. You can't say that, right? Because look at Arteta. I mean, he has no coaching experience, but he's okay. But he's okay. So that's it's pretty false. Yeah, it doesn't. Right now, it doesn't matter what kind of experience you have. If you got none, you're in. If you got some, you're out. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. The Arsenal Misfit's just come back, by the way. He's rejoined us with this pain. Still Leicester 3-0 up. Dortmund is looking at Allegri, and I'm sure Man U will go for him as well. He won't come to Arsenal. The thing is, he said he wants to come to the Premier League. That's his next job. That's his next ideal job. Why he wants to come to the Premier League, to manage in the Premier League, to obviously prove himself. Because obviously everyone in Italy rates him higher than Conte. Look what Conte did in the Premier League.
I'm not against Allegri. I'm not against Allegri. I think he's a very good manager.
Yeah.
I just can't see him coming to Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. And Sean says, like you said earlier on, and just like that, we have a fifth member, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Hello. Haven't missed anything, have I?
Nope.
Someone who can help us drown in our sorrows.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, I wanted some of your pizza.
It was a nice one. It wasn't pepperoni. It was. I get this pizza is with creme fraiche on instead of the tomato paste. It's with creme fraiche, and it's with chicken. It's with chicken and bacon and sweet corn, and it's really nice. It's got a really nice flavour.
Big up Ray in the chat as well.
Take your word for it.
Oh, we had a good chance there. Bloody hell.
We did have a good chance there, yeah.
Aubameyang.
That's what it looks like, right? That's what
Burnley went up the other end
like.
and had a good chance as well.
Oh,
It
nice.
was offside. It was offside anyway. But imagine trying to lob a goal against 6 foot plus.
So what happened to? I didn't see. What happened to? Who got sent off?
Xhaka got sent off, and what apparently happened was they cancelled the yellow card and gave him a red card. Apparently, that's what happened. No, basically, there was a bit of a tiff between him and that player.
They never cancelled the yellow card. The yellow card was given for the foul.
Yeah.
Another yellow card was given for grabbing around the neck and pulling his shirt.
But I just think he cancelled the yellow.
He did this when he took the yellow out.
Mm.
Yeah.
He pulled the yellow out and then basically
cancelled the yellow. Anyway, just talking to Russ now about what happened. So basically, had a bit of a tiff with that player afterwards. He kicked off a little bit, and then we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it on the camera that was being shown at the time, but he actually grabbed the Burnley player around the neck.
No, that's a shame.
And then, of course, VAR picked up on it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if Arteta hangs him out to dry.
Well, that's what Albert said in the chat as well. Martin Tyler mentioned it in the commentary about.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
It was quick enough to jump on Pepe's back after the Leeds game.
Bellerin's just picked up another yellow, so he's suspended for the next game.
Yes, I'm actually happy with that.
Yes,
thank God.
yes.
Thank God.
Come on, Cedric.
Oh dear! Thank God for that.
Who got a yellow? What am I missing?
Hector got
Bellerin just got a yellow card, so he's
suspended.
suspended for the next game.
Because he's collected an amount of yellows over X amount of time so quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just seeing it now. Oh, what a fucking idiot! Brain dead defending.
Big up Ray in the chat from the Arsenal fan circle. Big up Ray, nice to see you.
Yeah, saying what a donkey Xhaka is. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
But Bellerin's no better.
All right, so you know what? We need a trifecta because I can't deal with just two. Right? This is a number 2. We got one more.
The next game we're without Bellerin and Xhaka now, so maybe
happened in the penalty area.
Maybe.
Well, no, think about it. We just need. I need 3. I don't like my. We've got 3 issues on the field right now. I want. Huh? You need one more.
Oh my God! This might be a penalty for Burnley, you know.
Oh no, it's VAR looking at it.
Yeah.
It could be a penalty.
It could be a penalty, and it could be another sending off.
Oh, you bastards!
Yeah, this is a penalty.
It's a penalty.
No,
That's
he's not looking at it, are they? They're not looking at it, are they? No, they're not looking at it.
Possible red card. Here we go.
No, yeah,
all right, he must be way ahead of me.
Melvin's ahead of us.
Oh, right. Melvin's in the future. He's like Doc Brown, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's gone down like second place.
We're losing this.
Yeah, booking and a penalty.
It's got to be a penalty now.
Booking and he's got to give the foul, hasn't he?
Oh, well, then he just basically shoved him in the face. And then pretended to be
himself. With a penalty. How can that be?
It's because the ball's not in play, Melvin. The ball's not in play, Melvin. Burnley have just scored from the corner.
What was it? No, I thought it was a penalty.
No, because the ball wasn't in play, it's not a penalty, but they've just scored from the corner.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, dearie me.
Arteta's got to go. Arteta's got to go. Arteta's got to go.
Aubameyang, apparently.
What's that?
The ball went off Aubameyang, apparently.
Oh, he scored then?
Yeah.
He's not open play. Doesn't count.
Yeah, he did. It came off him. Yeah, he scored 9 goal. How many points do you get for that in fantasy football?
You get minus something, don't you?
Minus 100, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, here we go, boys and girls. Strapping for the last.
Arteta will go now, I think. This is it.
If they keep him off today, I'm not watching with Arteta. Sorry, I'm not on any. Sorry, I'm not coming on any watch-alongs with Arteta.
Yeah,
I just can't stand it.
Well, what did I say? He'd be reactionary and not proactive. He's just changed the right back.
Oh, for the love of fucking God!
I told you that, didn't I? I actually said he'd do that.
He's clueless, isn't he? Absolutely
So
clueless.
this is the first time that Burnley have ever been in front of Arsenal in a match.
Aubameyang own goal, thank God.
How many records have we given away this season, Russ?
This is
Leicester
number 3.
Leicester beat us for the first time at home since '73.
It's a record. Arteta's a record breaker, that's for certain, isn't he?
Somebody posted that our record against Burnley has been pretty good, and I'm like, thanks. Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah. Any team coming in with a streak that's negative, guess what? We are Santa Claus. Nobody is on the naughty list.
The Burnley manager cannot believe his luck to be playing us.
He loves it.
Sean, I'm watching this on Sky Go up on my console. Hence why I'm about 30 seconds behind Melvin. And Melvin and Sam are watching it live on their TV.
Watching it live at the Emirates. Zoom.
Okay.
Oh my word. Shall I go again, lads? I mean, every time I come on, you lose, don't we? So,
with all due respect, I don't think you can take any of the blame for our performances.
Oh, for God's sake, this is awful.
We literally make every crap team look good, don't we? We really do.
Yeah. No. Well, we didn't. We made Man U not look good.
That's saying something.
Man United played into our hands that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but look, ever since then they've won all their matches apart from yesterday.
Yeah. In league-wise, anyway.
Oh boy, this is not going to be good.
How does that detract from the point they played into our hands? Sorry, I just don't get that.
I know. Now my eyes twitching. Yay. Oh, Brady on the attack. Did we get 2-0?
No, it's not 2-0.
We just set that up, didn't we? Wow.
Oh my God.
Well, Maitland-Niles are right back now. So why did we take off? Bellerin?
No idea. Just ask Mikel for that one.
Yeah, I'm not really understanding why he's taking off. Why he took off?
Yeah, James Fitzgerald was saying you're in a relegation battle, guys. Yep. Burnley all over us. This is embarrassing. These are rival fans, by the way, guys. Come on.
I would love to see DT, because DT is 100% tribalism, 100%. He's in at the deep end. He knows he can't change his mind no matter what. He's comical alley in Baghdad in 2003. I'd love to see his post-match interview now to defend Arteta. Because it's all the players' fault, you see. It's all the players' fault. You see, it's all down to them. Because they're told how to play and they pick themselves all the time.
What did I say before the string? When we were giving our predictions, I said it'll be 1-0 either side, depending on what Arsenal turns up.
Yeah, you're right, Ryan. You're right.
Ain't over yet, boys.
Yeah, to be the operative word.
Can you really see us getting back into this game?
No, it doesn't look like it, does it?
It's a top to heads. Literally, the goal's gone in there. It's like, and they're like, oh, and Burnley have more attacks at us. Why not?
Well, at the end of the day, you can't blame Lacazette for not really putting away his chances.
Oh, of course.
We've been doing that all season.
Yeah.
Been doing that all season.
You can't blame Arteta for that. You can't say, because
Why can't
Lacazette...
you blame Arteta for that?
But you keep playing him now.
Because you keep selecting him, right?
He's not scoring them, though, is he?
So why keep playing a guy who can never score?
When he's got two players from coming from youth, one you don't like, obviously, in Balogun, who are scoring goals. One of them's a fucking top goal scorer.
Which one's that?
Eddie. He's actually our top goal scorer.
Yeah. They're starting to look like a team with an extra man now, which is not good.
No, that's right.
Yeah. And they saying
they weren't looking like that before. Now they're like, you know what? Thank you. We just got a lifeline. I think we got an extra man.
And
then would have been two if the referee had actually sent El Neni off, which he should have.
But Ray in the chat's also saying 4 home losses the first time since '49.
And then he should have been sent off. I agree. What he did was terrible.
Yeah.
I thought you could still get a penalty even if the ball's not in play.
That's the only reason I can think of, Melvin, because it should have been a penalty.
Definitely, yeah.
Considering he got booked for it as well, yeah, it should have been. Otherwise, why are you booking him?
That doesn't make any sense. So if you punch somebody when the ball is out of play, nothing?
Exactly. That can't be right.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
No, you can. When it comes to,
you can say, look, the ball's out of play. There's no foul here.
No. When it comes to foul play and stuff like that doesn't matter. But the ball does literally have to be in play for there to be a penalty.
Or is it double jeopardy? I don't know. Because he's been booked, do they give the penalty? I don't know.
Because the ball's not in play. There's no reason. The ball has to be in play for there to be a penalty.
Yeah, I just want to answer Ray's question here. There's nothing more for us to say than what we haven't said already.
Yeah,
the 3 players that's supposed to help us, 2 of them failed us today.
You guys going on live after this? I'm going to come on and watch what you guys say.
Yeah. I'll be joining you as well.
This is I had it last night.
Arteta's not getting the sack. I'll tell you right now. Edu and Josh, they're not sacking him. They're not sacking him. They're giving him until after Christmas, I bet you.
Well, you know what? If we have a management structure that actually was worth anything, we wouldn't be firing him because we know he's not getting the support he needs, and we're fixing it, right? That's why it's going to change. But we don't even have the management structure around him to get him to where we want him to be. So, they fire him, they're going to be in the same situation they were before. I mean, it's unless they bring in somebody they're going to give all the power to, right? And they're going to give him the money he needs, which is the problem. You give somebody with more seniority the power, the money. That's what Arteta wants, right?
Well, that's part of his role now. He's been upgraded to a manager now, so part of it is being involved and been demanding and saying what he wants. That's part of the whole reason why he got upgraded to being a manager now, not a head coach. Clearly, manager-wise, he ain't good enough.
I don't understand why they didn't let Emery be manager, because he had more experience than Arteta has ever had.
I know, they tried going for this. It's Gazidis is set on it, though. When he came in, it's that trying to be hippie look.
We're all right, boys. We've got help coming. Eddie's coming on.
Yeah.
Too late for him.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can you get me Ladbrokes? Ladbrokes, please. Yeah. Arsenal 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, and a hat trick from Eddie. All right, thank you.
In the last 9 minutes.
Bet into the game. Thank you.
The last 9 minutes as well. Fucking hell.
You know, 9 minutes.
It hasn't been a good weekend for me. Last night,
9 minutes.
My college team had an opportunity to win, and that's Gabriel's taking shots. You know what? That's it right there. Gabriel's he's taking shots. Guess what happened the last time he was doing that? That was the same time in the game, right? Last 10 minutes. Gabriel's taking the ball up the field. It's like, I don't know if that's the signature, of game over, but that's what happened last time. So Willian comes off. So, the three amigos have not been enough.
Well, I was about to say, see, guys, literally, just as we started being hopeful that we're going to get that goal because we're up in the ante and turning the pressure cooker on and this, that, and the other. Who let us down? But guarantee after his fucking little suspension, he'll be back. I'm literally also the Facebook group chat. Literally, we've got people saying we're doomed. It's the worst team we've ever seen. One person saying he'll be sacked he will be sacked this week. Another person saying going down. Someone else is saying the most expensive team to be relegated. How Spurs will crow.
Yeah, I mean it's a joke, isn't it? But I just checked. I just refreshed Twitter now, and it's
going mental.
It's melted. It's melted.
Carnage.
It's carnage on Twitter.
Who was that this week? What's it?
Do you know the thing? I don't think we'll go down, lads. I don't think we'll go down. I think we're too good for that. But the thing
We need
is,
to fucking change the manager, right?
the thing is, if we go down, you're not guaranteed to go up. You know, you're not guaranteed to go up because the championship is a fucking mess.
Hard to read.
You know, you're going away
We
to
can't battle
fucking
with teams
Blackpool.
that have nothing. Yeah, those teams don't have anything to lose, especially if they, you know.
Oh yeah,
we can't play teams that are they're going to rough us up as it is, right?
Oh, it's a tough league. It's very physical, and you're going into Wales. You're going into Brownie country.
You know what is right? How strange is this? If I'd have said to you 6 weeks ago, was it, or whatever it was, we just signed Party, we just beat Man United away 1-0. Oh yeah, we're going to be in relegation problems this year. You'd have put me in a straitjacket.
Yeah, exactly, Melvin. Exactly. Remember Owen's predictions? We was talking about all the points he was going to get. Oh my god!
That was
why I'm speechless again. I don't know.
I've got an idea. We can get out of this. There's got to be a rule change though. If we win the European League, we win it. Can that mean we can't get relegated? A new rule, but I want to, sound you out on it. I think we should be doing that. We should, why do you wait to get tackled?
I'll say at least the season tickets will be cheaper if we go down.
Yeah. You think this is Arsenal we're talking about?
That's true. Good shot by Saka.
We have to go to Ninian Park and look at Brownie's mug outside Ninian Park.
Yeah, exactly. He was just pop up in the chat saying, "Lads, can I do a watch along with you when Arsenal play Cardiff in the Championship?" When a Cardiff fan's coming on and bouncing you, that's saying something. But yeah, what was it John was saying in the chat? The narrative on AFTV tonight is Xhaka cost us the game tonight and won't blame Arteta for anything.
Well, no, I mean, maybe Robbie and ET, but the rest of them are very, apart from Ty, who's delusional, the rest of them do want to see the manager go, don't they? Ty will just say, why did the other guy get sent off? Why did the other guy get sent off? Why did the other guy get sent off? About 50 times in a row, and then Robbie will just go to someone else.
Lead judges will say want him to go, won't he?
Lead judges, we already know he's not with them anymore though, but Troop's he's already at Arteta out, isn't he?
He's already got his t-shirt.
Yeah.
I wonder t-shirt sales to be happy about that.
Curtis Shaw is also Arteta out, and there's a few of the others there as well.
Well, last week was t-shirts for Troops. This week, what, hoodies? Hats?
Yeah, hoodies, bandanas.
Bit of the old wacky backy as well, thrown in for free.
Oh, excuse me. Lunch boxes.
Water bottles.
Yeah, that's right. They're not in Indian Park anymore. They've got the Millennium Stadium, haven't they, Cardiff? They've got the Millennium Stadium. So when we go there, we're thinking we're going to another cup final, aren't we?
Didn't he? Russ, did you see him slip there, Aubameyang?
Yeah, bloody useless, mate.
We're like, what? This isn't a cup final. This isn't a cup final. It's a championship game against Cardiff. Oh, fuck off.
We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. While Arteta stays. We're going down. While Arteta stays. I don't mean to be negative or disrespectful, but it does feel like that. I can't see him changing anything.
No, he has no choice. He has no choice now. He has to change two of the three amigos, no matter what happens.
No, they'll appeal that you watch now.
He has to. You know what that slip? You know what that slip looks like? That was the same slip when Bellerin made that pass that was behind him and he had to go back. It looked just like it.
James is asking who do we want next if Arteta goes. We've said Allegri, Benitez, Hassan, who.
Yeah, we can all dream, gentlemen. Do you think they want to come to us?
What?
If we're in relegation battle, do these boys want to come to us? Do you really think that?
Money talks. Let's throw money at the fucking situation.
Yeah, money talks.
We're still a big club, Melvin. Whatever you say.
I know we are, but there's
But they won't
times.
beat like that, will
It's
they?
all about timing. And this
Yeah,
is the worst time to take over Arsenal.
If
Got a minute to go here, plus injury time.
It's got
Arsene back. Get Arsene back. He'll sort it out.
the next 24 hours of this in this club is going to be key. It'll be key in the sense of the owners showing their ambition, what their real ambition is for this club. They actually give a shit. If he stood in the next 24 hours' time, you know they don't care. End of. No, end of debate.
Would you reckon 3 or 4 minutes injury time?
Because of the delays, I say 4 minutes.
4 minutes, right. Come on.
There were 2 reviews, right? They had 2,
the 2 reviews,
right?
Yeah, there's probably 5 minutes, to be honest.
Still not 5 minutes.
I know Aubameyang is not a good header, but you gotta
5 minutes.
Wow.
The chance. And Sean playing me kind of going off on one. Of course he is. He's probably wanking off.
Yeah, and Burnley has a game in hand, right? Already. So they could potentially be 1 point away from us, right?
Yeah, they win that game in hand. That game in hand is against United, I think.
No, but I mean, that one I don't count. it's the next one.
They'll be a point off us anyway by Tuesday or Wednesday when they play.
See, all of you people who wanted Arsene Wenger gone, this is what you get.
No, that's not. This is not what we got.
It is true.
No, this is not what we wanted. This is not what we wanted. You can't say that.
Wanted, but this is what you got. This is what you got.
Well, you know what?
5 minutes.
Wenger left. He left the mess and saw it. Right. Stay for 2 years. Got his money.
You're seriously thinking it'd be better with Wenger sitting in the job? Really?
It was never this bad under Wenger. It was never
it was going in the wrong direction. It was going in the wrong direction.
But it was it would not have been this bad. At least we would have scored goals. We would never have been in this position.
We've literally gone 20 odd years in the Champions League. We then fell out for one season, and the second season it went fucking shit. We were fucking losing against Newcastle away with no effort whatsoever. No team effort whatsoever.
At least we were scoring
going
goals.
down. Yeah, we were scoring goals. It didn't mean nothing. We weren't winning. We still weren't winning. So this is still.
We're not winning now. Look at the state we're in now. Look at this.
All I'll say is the players.
We had about 8 or 9 number 10s under Wenger. We've only got one. Haven't even got one on the pitch now.
Because they down their tools. They're down their tools with every other manager. Don't make any difference.
Once it works with him, that was it. And until you get them players out, this is going to keep happening. So there's nothing down to the managers coming in, even though they're not good enough. The players got to take responsibility as well. We should not. At the end of the day, we should not be losing at home with 10 men or not at home to Burnley.
Will we lose? Will Wenger lose to this team? Probably not.
It'd be struggle.
If we lose tonight, which looks remarkable, that's going to happen. It'd be the first time we've lost 4 home games on the run since 1959.
Yep, 49.
Oh, 49, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be even worse.
My God.
This sort of 7th defeat in the league.
Yeah, 7 in 12. 7 in 12.
I'm sorry, as I said, this is what I'm saying. If he's still at this club, in this job, in the next 24 hours, once and for all, it ends it. The club the owners do not give a shit. They have no ambition. All this PR bollocks of wanting to fucking compete to win the league, Champions League, and this, that, and the other, is a load of PR bollocks.
Guys, do you realise that we are actually just about a third of the way through the league?
Yep.
We're a third of the way through the league. So we're it's going to be very hard to get up into the top half. It really is.
We're not worried about the top half. At this moment in time, I'm worried about the bottom 3.
I'm just saying. Looking forward,
I'm just losing interest now because this result is not like out of the ordinary. Well, I didn't really expect us to win this game. This is becoming the norm now. This is a joke.
I called it up before the game kicked off. I said 1-0.
I said 1-0 either way, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, 1-0 to us, 2-0 to them. I said. Sorry.
Yeah. I said 1-0 either way.
I thought we would scrape a 1-0 victory, but this has just been terrible. And it didn't help with Xhaka, of course.
Right,
And of course we did. But the first half we did. Got to remember the first half we did have 2 good chances with Lacazette, but then it was with Lacazette, wasn't it? You know.
And John's just saying in the chat as well, Arsenal fans leaving 2,000 fans and they're leaving the stadium. You don't blame them. You can't blame them, sorry.
Wow.
Mate, we won't get that. Well, so the longer Arteta's in, the less chance of that even happening, getting the Europa League spot. Let's be honest.
The guy's got a mask over his eyes.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's like it burns. It burns.
I feel
when-
like
You know what?
one over my eyes.
Do I have to watch this?
Wow, 2,000 people got to see this, right? This is our what? This is right. This is our first home game in the Premier League.
Yeah.
2010.
No, here we go.
This 2000 was all that. This 2000 was all the tickets they could sell.
Yeah.
No enough wanted to come in for free. They didn't want to go in.
Leno's gone up front. Brilliant.
All right, we don't catch it.
He probably would, knowing him.
Overhead kick from Leno.
Try and do
Off
another
the line.
Khan.
Off the line.
Try and do another Khan.
So we haven't scored again, have we, chaps?
No.
Nope.
Awful.
So how many games is that now without a goal in open play?
God,
That's it, boys. Well, that's done. We're done.
Bye bye,
We're done,
Arteta.
yeah.
Get out.
Good night.
Done.
Good night and God bless. as they say.
Can't defend him or the players anymore. The reason I can't defend him because he's picking
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
again and again.
Arteta's eyes. Just look at his eyes. Bloody hell.
That guy with a mask over his face.
We're just seeing it now, yeah.
That just sums it up. That just sums it up, doesn't it? Arteta, like, yeah, as if your hand gestures are going to do anything, mate, you fucking fraud. I sat next to Pep Guardiola. Oh, I'm the next fucking Messiah.
It's over.
Oh dear.
Yay, finally. Got some again Tuesday on my own, probably, because someone else wants to come on because you're fucking his
If he's still there, you won't get anyone on.
No, it won't. That's the thing, if he's just being on my own on Tuesday. Because I'm saying the next week
I'll come on if I'm not working. Don't worry. I'll come on with it. I'm not working.
Why?
put me through this pain.
I was only joking when I said I wouldn't be watching. I was only joking.
No, the mighty Sean Dyche has done New York, for the first time. And again, another record, boys and girls. Burnley win their first away game against Arsenal in how many years? How many decades?
We're record breakers. Let's bring back Roy Castle. Dig him up.
Wow.
I'm just done with this. I'm done with him. I can't defend him anymore because he's literally, if he'd made the right changes today, not played the Xhakas and Bellerin's and the Willian, even though Willian had a good game.
Yeah.
If he played the right players and rewarded players from Thursday that he should have done, we wouldn't be in this situation. But no, he's.
And you know what the other problem is? He always gets forced into making those changes, right? That we want, and now he's been forced into it. So if it works, it's it has nothing to do with him. He wasn't going to make the change anyways, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, he's kicking off.
That's all we got, I'm afraid.
Who's kicking off?
Got you. No, the fan literally got his.
What about the goalkeeper yesterday? Yeah, Martinez, man of the match yesterday.
Yeah, Martinez. Yeah.
Shocking.
Great man of management, eh?
You can see Arteta's face. He looks. You can see Arteta's face. He looks shaken. He looks shaken, guys. He looks shaken.
Good. I don't care. I can't go now. End of the day, we've lost 7 out of our first 11 games in the league. We are in the relegation scrap.
He's done a good job there, manager Southampton.
In our last 8 games, we've just drawn 1 and lost the
your
other.
guy played well today. Who's he played for now? Is it Fulham? That Lemana, what's his name?
Lemana, yeah.
2 goals in 8 games, and one of them was from a penalty and one was from a corner.
Guys, Aubameyang got an own goal.
I don't know what it is. Once he put exactly.
Well, we're 15th. So
it's finished. Once he put Bellerin in the team, it's finished. No. Hates it.
Fucking sick of it. Sick of it. Sick of it.
We've
Sick
had no
of it.
goal from open play in 8 league games.
Yep.
I can see the fans. The fans are not
Well,
happy.
Fulham, lucky they didn't win today. They should have won.
Or Brighton,
Where are we in the league?
15th. I think I've got to see the table now. Yep, we're 15th on 13 points from 12 games, -5 on goal difference. Brighton are 3 points behind us. Burnley are now 17th, 4 points off behind us. Fulham are 5 points, and they're in the relegation battle. In the relegation zone, sorry. Leeds are above us by a point. He's just gone off now, so I can't read the rest. So, yeah.
Sam, are we
Still
going to
that-
have a rant on your channel?
Late night, do a late night one of you, Sam, yeah. Because otherwise,
fellas, I gotta go. I think so.
You're going on the fan circle, aren't you? Yeah.
don't blame
See
you.
you later,
Yeah.
Gary.
Wow.
Cheers, Gary.
All right,
Thanks,
I'll talk to you guys later.
You know.
See you later, mate.
See ya.
Thanks. See you, Melvin. See you, Sam.
See you, mate.
Keep well. Keep well.
Right.
See you later, Gary. Have a good one.
A good one, mate.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yep. Talk to you guys later. I'm just smiling because if I don't,
I'm not smart. I'm only smiling on the outside.
Dead on the inside.
that is true. All right, you guys have a good night, and we'll
Yeah.
talk again
Bye.
in the chats or on TV.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
I mean, John's in the chat with sponsor because Colin's John is in the chat. Big up Colin, but saying your manager has got 5 points got you 5 points above the drop. Shocking stuff. Records, breaking records every week. Yeah, the wrong fucking records. Let's put it that way.
I was doing, before the game, I was doing permutations of what this manager needed today. After team selection, performance, and result, he got nothing.
Got nothing.
Everyone he failed at. And that is so bad. Not
Well, I think
one of those
we're
who
saying
say,
We're saying that.
that's
Literally,
good, at least he did this.
saying
It
that.
couldn't have been worse for us, I'm afraid.
Second half, we sort of came out. We came at the blocks and started, as you said, we started turning it up, like turning up the pressure.
Yeah,
on
we
them.
did.
And Xhaka, the person he fucking put in the squad, let down him. That's what fucked him. As soon as that happened, we knew what was happening.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes later, it's 1-0. It felt like 2 minutes, but it was probably longer, but still. But hey, it's his own doing. I don't care. And the fact that there was no response from the players, at 10 minutes, there was no response.
He put his neck on the line, and I'm afraid he failed. Didn't have to.
We got rid
As
of
I said
Emery for less.
before the game,
than
he put his two fingers up to all the fans.
That's like
It's my way or the highway. Well, it might be the highway for him now.
Yeah. It was like Russ just said, Emery got sacked for less. We were, what, 11th or 12th when he was sacked? We're 15th.
Are we still 15th?
Yeah. Because Brighton lost and Fulham drew.
All right.
Because Brighton lost.
If
Our rivals.
If Brighton had won today, we'll be 16th and even closer to the relegation zone. That's, for fuck's sake.
So we're 5 points adrift. Oh, it's not adrift. We're 5 points above the relegation zone.
Above Fulham in relegation,
Well,
yeah.
the next 3 games, like, probably going to get a point.
No, we ain't get no points. Southampton at home on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll check that now, actually. Southampton at home. Then we've got Everton on Saturday at 5:30 away. And on a Boxing Day, league-wise, we've got Chelsea at home.
Oh, my God.
So we're getting nothing.
Realistically,
if he's still here,
if we get 1 point, it'll be more than we expect
we are
out
done.
of those 3.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, 6 o'clock kickoff. Southampton.
That's
at home.
early.
They've got Leeds, Newcastle, Arsenal, Southampton, Leicester, Everton, all playing at 6. Then they've got Fulham, Brighton, West Ham, Palace, Liverpool, Spurs at 8. But yeah, then you just done 3 games, and even then, the next game after Chelsea is Brighton away.
Oh, that's a 6-pointer.
Well, today was a 6-pointer.
They'll be 10 points clear of us by then. At this rate.
Rock bottom. Well, I think we can safely say that Fulham will probably finish lower than us.
I don't know, they're playing good football at the moment.
Saw them today. They look a little bit good.
But better than us. Alfie's just joined us in the chat saying, "I feel sorry for you. You are a big club. Club-wise, yeah, but there's also, they're not acting like it. They're not playing like it." And it's, I think, was it Max from Arsenal's rant literally said when he was because last time I spoke to him on a podcast, he was literally not after he hired Arteta, and just before we hired him actually, he was all but done. But yeah, and he was basically saying that Arsenal got it the wrong way around. They should, because obviously Arteta was heavily linked with us the first time around before we got Emery. It made more sense to go for the Arteta route back then after Wenger, take that risk then, and then go for the experience. We've gone completely the other way around. We've gone, oh no, we'll go for the experience first and then go for the unproven when we're in this shit. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? And then we're in this situation. It's nothing to do with obviously Wenger going and all that, and Arsenal wanting Wenger out, this, that, and the other. Because even if Wenger was still here, we'll be in this situation because the players don't give a shit.
But it's all down to the players. Though. It's got nothing to do with the manager. Oh no, the Arteta mob Oh, it's all the players' fault. No. It's them who play. It's got nothing to do with the manager. The manager doesn't choose the team. He doesn't choose the same players who keep underperforming and doing the wrong things. He doesn't choose the tactics that don't work. The same tactics that play right into our opposition's hands, playing low with deep-lying midfielders in our own half at home against Burnley. Got nothing to do with the manager. It's all down to the players. That's what it is. You know, we might as well just. I tell you what. Let's save money. Let's get rid of Arteta. Let's bring in one of those Japanese AI robots or whatever, and just stick him on the bench in an Arsenal top, and let's just have him there, and then just let the players do everything, and it's all down to them, right?
Oh, excuse me, Sean saying in the chat as well. Wonder what Arteta is saying to the players right now. Probably well done, lads. You did your hardest. But Xhaka, I'm not going to have a go at you publicly. You're going to have a chat behind closed doors. But if you was Pepe, you count yourself lucky. Because you're not Pepe, you count yourself fucking lucky, boy. Literally, Twitter's going to meltdown. By the way.
Well, because it's just like you would think this. Even I thought today against Burnley, we should be able to get 3 points off of Burnley, even if we're not playing well. Listen, I didn't expect us to start playing well, no. But I thought at least with us not playing well, we'll be able to, through some corner or a penalty or some situation, be able to get 3 points and a victory out of Burnley. But even not doing that and just seeing the same stuff happen again and again, and Xhaka doing what Xhaka does, Bellerin doing what Bellerin does, and just the same old crap again and again and again. I just couldn't believe what I was watching today. I just can't believe it, and I'm sorry that the manager has to be responsible for this. He is the one choosing these players again and again and again.
I'm going to check in a second on see if there's any odds for the next who's going to be sacked, basically. Because they've got that market open on Coral, but this is what James saying in the chat. He's saying it's sad to see a club like Arsenal looking like a poor Stoke.
Worse than Stoke, really.
I mean, there's this chat that Sky just interviewing Burnley at the moment, so it'd be interesting if Arteta comes out, and also it'd be interesting to see who Arsenal send out to do the media for player-wise to do the media stuff.
How comes, right, other clubs seem to be able to buy players that fit a system, but we can't seem to do it?
Because we have an owner that doesn't know football, and he hires people thinking they do, and when they don't, he doesn't realise it. They stay longer and longer than the rot sets in. Basically, that's the gist of it anyway. Engine markets.
The thing is, why do we keep Arteta? Why do we think we're going to bring in some magical player in January that's going to turn all this around? I mean, what happened with Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes is so extremely seldom. What happened? Bruno Fernandes came in and saved their season last season. I don't see that happening with us, with a Hassim Aouar or that Szoboszlai's gone to Leipzig. Where he's promised himself to Leipzig now. So I mean, who else are we going to bring in that's going to magically change everything? I just can't see it.
But we've also been unfortunate with Partey, right? He got injured.
Yes.
But he shouldn't have played against Spurs anyway.
Exactly.
He shouldn't have played.
Exactly. And whose decision was that? You know. So yes, we have been unfortunate with a few different things. We have been unfortunate, but at the end of the day,
VAR
this
as well.
guy.
We've had a couple of unlucky VAR decisions. I won against Leicester, chalked off and all.
Yeah, we've had a couple go our way as well. So
we've just had shit luck. I'm not sorry, I'm saying, but we haven't. Nothing's gone our way this year at all.
We're injuries. We're always down on injuries, aren't we? And I believe that's a systemic issue.
It's been systemic for years and years and years. Players can come to this club who haven't been injured.
Exactly.
And 2 games later, they're out for 2 months. You're like, what is going on here?
You've got to start. It needs to be investigated. How can this happen year after year after year after year? Where players, like you say, Russ, you're so right. They come to us within a month, they're injured, and normally long term, and then they get recurring injuries, and it's again and again. I mean, it's a combination
of managers as well.
That's what I'm saying. But the medical staff are the same mostly. So you've got to start asking questions. Is it the medical staff? Are they good at what they're doing? Are they good at recuperation? This whole, do they get all? Is what we're doing in between games as good as what the other teams are doing? These are questions we need to be asking. I don't think it's as simple as London Colney's too hard or whatever. Like that. No, I don't think that. I think London Colney's as good standard as any other training ground. I think it's a lot to do with the medical staff and what they're doing with these players in between matches and training.
Yeah, the training's obviously been different because Wenger had his training staff. Emery had his coaches and training staff. Now Arteta's got his own. So it must be the people in the physio room.
The medical team. The medical team doesn't really change. That's there. That's there. The medical team, like you say, all the coaching staff they change. So I believe it's down to a lot of it's down to the medical team, the physios and the doctors and the specialists and all that.
I mean, we've got a lead on in the chat saying Mucker's Leeds United. The few comments. The first comment he put in was actually it's not on the appeared on your screen, but basically it was, for fuck's sake, you're trying to get Leeds relegated. You absolute, useless. You know what? How if that was the case, we'd actually win today for a start. Because you're above us. So if we were trying to get you relegated, we would have actually tried to win. But hey. He says Arsenal are worse than Leeds. Wow, that is bad. Laughing out loud. And his last comment was, "Sorry, you need Bamford."
Well, it's better than what we got.
Yeah,
it's better than what we got.
I don't think any striker in the world will be able to get us because they just get no service.
No.
Well, Lacazette should have had a couple today.
Yeah. Well, we're playing strikers out as wingers, so it's ridiculous. We can't recruit in the right areas. We can't recruit the right players, and it's just all coming home to roost now. This is the worst team I've ever seen, really. And I've seen 25, 30 years.
I thought that George Graham team, just before he left, before we got Platt and before we got Bergkamp, I thought that was a pretty poor team to watch, to be honest. But this is taking the cake in my lifetime. This is the new low for me.
When you name a club, only in the Premiership, any club you like has got a worse record for buying and selling players than us.
Oh, it's Melvin. You make a really good point there. You look at all the teams around us, their recruitment, how it works. Leicester's recruitment works really well. Wolves' recruitment works really well. West Ham's recruitment, the way they Souček,
a player like Souček, yeah.
What an amazing signing!
Player like him.
Leeds, their recruitment's been really good. I mean, these teams, Norwich. I mean, even though they went down, they got this great. They got Buendia and Cantrell and Aarons. They got good players.
They got the one who went to Leicester as well, Maddison. They got hold of.
Maddison, Leicester, Norwich. He's another good, bit of recruitment.
Aston Villa can get
Aston Villa, yes.
Lads from Chelsea, can't they?
Ross Barkley was
brilliant.
Ross Barkley just suits their team so well, and it's really good recruitment all around us, all up and down the league, but we just can't do it. Gabriel was a great signing. Gabriel was exactly what we needed in that defence. We thought it was going to be Saliba, ironically, We thought Saliba was one who was going to come in and do it, but it turned out to be Gabriel. So we're happy about that. Tierney was a good signing. Partey, we've got to yet see. He looks like he could be a good signing if we can get him, fit. But yeah, there's so much else crap, isn't there? There's so much else crap there, and we still need to get rid of players. Like Bellerin. I'm saying we need a right back. We need an attacking midfielder, and we need a right back because the way we play and the way modern football is played now, you do need two good backs bombing along the wings. You just can't have one and the other one has no idea what he's doing. It's not going to work.
We need to find our identity again, don't we?
Yeah. What I don't know is if you believe what you read in the press or whatever, we had a chance of getting rid of Lacazette, Bellerin,
Ainsley,
Xhaka. Who else would it have been?
Chambers as well.
Chambers, yeah.
6 or 7 players. Holding, we could have got a loan deal for. All right, fair enough. We could have got rid of those players. And I don't know whether it's because the manager said, you know what, you've done all right. I'm going to reward you and keep you here. You could be all right. What the hell's all that about? It shouldn't be like that. And because of that, we know that they've upped their game. These players definitely upped their game at the end of last season. They were playing their best that I've ever seen a lot of these players play. But the chickens have come home to roost. They've done it. They got their contracts. They've got another year. They know they're going to get sold for less money elsewhere at the wages. So they're just down tools and they're not interested. And they'll have a nice little training session on Tuesday, all smiles before the Wednesday game, all going out on the media. And we're supposed to be happy about that, should we? No, we shouldn't. They should hang their heads in shame. They don't deserve to wear the jersey. As bad as the manager's been in his being obstinate, and he has been obstinate, and he's been wrong, which are two things that shouldn't go together. But he's managed to do it. The players should hang their heads in shame.
The thing is, like with Sean Dyche and teams like Burnley, all right, they don't play sexy football, but they buy players to fit a system. Arteta just doesn't seem to have a system.
That's true. It's true. He changed it, right? He changed it to this 3-4-3, and then he realised it's not, this 3-4-3. We can't really get the attack going, so he keeps trying this in between lark. It's like a halfway 4-2-3-1, 3-4-3 combination. It's all over the place. All of a sudden you start off with Aubameyang in the middle ahead of Lacazette, and all of a sudden Aubameyang's out left and Lacazette's up in the middle. I mean, it's all over the shop.
Described it as unacceptable. What would you say about the sending up and the manner of
we got the press conference.
And in these conditions, even worse. Which conditions?
They've been very, like we expected, to be very light-hearted towards Xhaka. He's saying, because obviously the guys trying to press him, like, obviously when Pepe goes, if you use these words of it was unacceptable what he'd done, he's at the team, what would you describe towards Granit Xhaka, trying to see if he would say the same things? Or he basically comes out and says, the same thing, basically, It's like, for fuck's sake. He's also saying about, you can see how much the boys wanted it. They put the pressure on, we had chances, this, that, and the other. I'm like, he's saying the same thing every week.
The same guy said we had passion and desire against Spurs. He's like, I mean, he's just blowing smoke up our asses. That's what he's doing. He's blowing smoke up our asses.
Yeah. I mean, Muckers Leeds United also, he's been up for a while, this comment. You aren't going down. I'd have preference an Arsenal win and to keep that bottom 4 away from Leeds. Okay, that's fair enough. If you do, by the way, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe before you got like these sort of watch-alongs of football content in general. Mark's also saying in the chat, Arteta looks fucked, I'm afraid. Well, that's the thing. That's the brutal thing about it. He does. There's no getting around it. Steve in the chat saying minimum by the first week in January, we need a right back, won't happen. We need a creative midfielder, won't happen, and that will get us 10th with an outside chance of top 6. Well,
I'll take that all day long.
I'll take it, but it won't happen. Let's be honest. At the moment, it won't. We don't have that feel anything's going to change. When is going to change? Especially you look at the fixtures ahead now. First of the month, we're literally on a 5-game losing streak. 4 games at home we've lost. It could be 5 on Wednesday when we play Southampton because Southampton play good football and they're organising this. If Walcott will score on Wednesday, you do know that he will come to us and score. then we'll be in deeper trouble because the teams in and around us will win and we would drop even further down to the relegation zone by then. And then we've got Saturday, 5:30, away to Goodison Park, which is notorious, even before all this crap, has been a difficult place to go for Arsenal over the years. And then Alex has joined us in the chat. Of course he has, Alex. You concentrate on League One, Alex. We'll see you in a couple of years at this rate, but you concentrate in League One. With Paul Lambert. You cheeky fucker. Oh, dear. I'm just... As I said twice now, if he's still in the job in the next 24 hours, if he hasn't been sacked, we know that all the PR bullshit that Kroenke's been putting out for years is a load of bollocks. They don't care. End of.
You know what? I'm going out tomorrow, and I'm going to try and buy a dog so I can kick it.
Gosh. Oh dear.
Always usually a cat.
Is it a cat? I don't know. My brain's gone. It's fried.
Dortmund have sacked their manager, apparently.
Yeah, he sacked him this morning after they lost 5-1 last night. One defeat and he got sacked.
Should we get him?
No, thank
He's
you.
used to losing.
That's the thing. We need to actually look into.
Can you bring Haaland with him? He might get us out of stum.
Oh God, I'd love Haaland. Wow, what a striker! Still, we'd have no service with us though. So
this is a good one.
It's getting so bad. We're going to join with another club from France. You know what that club's going to be? Toulouse.
Oh dear, let you have that one. Literally, like again, a Leeds United fan saying, "Join the European Super League. Relegation sold. Won't happen." We never finish bottom of that. But somehow get relegated from that. Oh dear, I'm just. Also, I was horrified by Steve saying I was horrified by Arteta's press conference after the Tottenham game, delusional and full of BS. And that was then. Full fast this week. He's saying the exact same thing. We've just lost at home for a fourth game in a row at home, fifth game in a row in all games in the league. And he's acting like it's only another defeat. It happened. Sort of. Okay, we move on. We're basically in a relegation battle. We're in December. The beginning.
Excuse me, I've got to make a call. Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry to keep saying, but we are literally not overreacting anymore. We're in relegation form. 7 defeats in 11 games. That's relegation form for crap club. We're meant to have world-class players at Arsenal, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True, mate.
I'll mute once I want to.
Just moving, please, yeah.
Yeah, that's me because I've been the echo and all that. I hate repeating myself, but I don't like digging it up because I wanted it to work, but it's not worked. So we just accept it. Can the board just accept it tonight? Call it for what it is, and we just make because the longer this goes on, the longer it proves not just the fans right, but it times whatever legacy they're trying to build at the club.
Yep, you're right. No, everything you're saying is dead on, mate. It's we're an absolute shambles, an absolute free fall off a cliff, and you know this board now they need to react. I mean, again, it's a situation we're in with Emery where do we keep on? We keep waiting till Christmas. Why? Why do we need to wait till Christmas? Where does it say anywhere that we need to have loyalty to someone who's obviously not doing their job? No, because even after Christmas, it could be even more of a worse situation. We need someone to come in now and try and turn it around with as little baggage and as little mess as possible. The more Arteta stays in now, the more worse it's going to be for the next guy.
And the thing is, as well, in any job, when you come into any job in a management role, you're set targets by your bosses. He was being set a target of getting us into top Champions League via top 4 and via Europa League and win the Europa League and things like that. We're nowhere near in league-wise. We're nowhere near top 4 standard.
No, we're not even in the top half of the league.
No.
We're not even in the top half.
And the thing is, we all say, we can't be relegated. We're too good to be relegated. Newcastle got relegated. Leeds United, I don't want to remind them, but they got relegated with a decent team as well. Some decent players. I know it's different circumstances because the ownership at the time were idiots, but still, it still happens to big clubs. No club's big enough to not go down.
It's happened to remember Leeds?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Champions League semi-final, was it?
Champions League semi-final. Then,
And then 2 seasons later, was it gone?
Yeah, gone. Literally into, and then they spent it up. They then spent 16
Because they had to
years.
sell. Because they had to sell some of their good players.
Yeah,
They had to sell some of their good players to get money, and that's it.
Yeah.
They just went free fall, didn't they?
Yeah, and then they spent 16 years. Then 16 Leeds United getting back to where they are now.
Well, that's the thing. If you get into the Championship, there's no guarantee you're getting back. You got to go and play. You got to go into. You got to go up north and up northwest and northeast. You got to go down. You got to go down southwest. You got to go to all these crappy little shitty grounds.
Well,
you got to go into Wales, into Brownie country, and you got to. You got to. And these teams, you know what they're like. It's more physical than skillful. So you bring skillful players, they're just going to kick lumps out of you, and it's just, you know what we like against physical teams. We can't handle it. We can't handle a physical team.
Just imagine it. Never been relegated in our life in the club's history, and then it happens now in a 60,000 capacity stadium where we're told we're moving to compete with the likes of Bayern Munich.
Well, that was the lie, wasn't it? That was the lie. Obviously, they knew we was going to have a few years of austerity, but they didn't tell that to us. That's the big lie, right? That's the big lie, because they told us we would be competing straight away, but no, they didn't tell us it was going to take about 10 years, and then we could start competing.
And even then, it was like,
Well, I think we do have. I think we do generate enough money to back up big money signings. And that's why we started doing them, like in 2015 or whatever it was. But it did take us between 2006 and 2015, roughly 10 years, until we could get there. We had 10 years of austerity. That's what we was lied about and completely, hoodwinked about. And then from then on, we could start competing. But then we're too far behind, right? Those 10 years in between have made it too difficult for us to compete.
Well, no, we just don't have a manager who doesn't want to invest any money in a playing squad.
We had that with Wenger, who was very frugal. He said that himself now in interviews. He said, yes, he did treat the club's money like it was his own bank account. He was very, very careful with the money.
Well, Burnley, by the way, because Burnley said Arsenal relegated in 1913. I mean, when I say that, I mean, since we were literally put into the top division after the.
We weren't relegated really, because they changed the league system, and then we got into the top league by basically, knowing the right people and paying off the right people, basically. The whole Norris thing, and that's how we got in there.
Yeah, and since then we haven't. Since then we haven't.
Yeah, and since then we haven't been down.
And that's what I meant, basically.
Yeah.
But I just can't. If I didn't have this channel and doing what I'm doing, I would. Come Wednesday, I wouldn't even bother watching the game. I'm of that mindset now. I'm like, well, I know what's going to happen. I called it. I literally called it. I literally called the result tonight. I said 1-0 either way. If we turn up, we win 1-0. If we don't turn up, we lose 1-0. And what happened? Oh, thanks to
we haven't turned up for a long time now, have we? Thinking about it, we turned up to that Man United game. That's about it.
But even then, that was a bit of a
You see that? Yeah, but you see the Man United game. That shows us that it's not just the players. Because it's those players. They showed up for that game. I mean, so it's about getting the players to want to. The manager's got to motivate them. He's got to get them doing the right thing. And we could see that they were still running hard and pressing hard in the 90th minute against Man United. They really wanted that game, and then all of a sudden after that, it just like a bubble burst, didn't it? It's just like all of a sudden we couldn't attack, and even in that game we only got a penalty, didn't we? We didn't really score in that game either. So it was just I've never seen an Arsenal team that's just completely void of attacking ability. Even back in like I said, the worst team I've seen in my lifetime, apart from this one, was that last George Graham team before Ria took over and brought in Platt and De Bergkamp and all that. I mean, we were basically just crossing from Winterburn and Dixon and hoping for the best, really, from Wright and Campbell, and it worked. We scored some goals, but But now, I mean, it's just like we can't even do that. You know, we can't even cross the ball properly.
And 9 times, as you said, 9 times out of 10, the fucking crosses don't even beat the first man, for fuck's sake. And when they do, they go to the defenders anyway. So it's like.
And we never attack through the middle because we've got no one in the middle.
No.
There's so much space in the middle between our attack and the midfield. We can never attack through the middle. We're always going down the left-hand side or the right-hand side. You know, we should try attacking through the middle as well. We never do.
Well, as I was saying earlier, literally, apart from Ramsey, when's the last time midfielder-wise, be it a winger or central midfielder you know of, that literally could get the ball and run with it and be creative going forward? And even then, he took Ramsey a bit of time to get into swing of things, so he broke an ankle, or he lost his fucking foot against Stoke. So it took him a bit longer to get to that level.
Yeah,
you can sort of say Alexis to a degree, but even
he wasn't in the central. He wasn't central. He was out wide, wasn't he?
Exactly.
So no, I mean the last one was like you say, it was a Jack Wilshere or a Ramsey basically.
We never replaced them.
No,
we let them go and didn't actually.
We have a kid called Smith Rowe who can do it though.
Well, yeah, but he's not good enough for Premier League. Didn't you know? He's only good enough to be on the bench of the Premier League game.
Yeah, exactly. He's not good enough to play in the Premier League.
Again, that's tonight. We're losing 1-0, and what does he do? Takes off Bellerin for Ainsley. But what
was all that about?
I don't know.
No idea. And literally, Smith Rowe's on the bench like, oh, hang on. And he brings on Eddie as well. I'm like, you've got strikers on the pitch. You need someone to get something on a ball in the midfield and go forward with it and create something. No, I'll go Eddie. I take Willian off as well. I'm like, oh.
I just want to say one thing, Ryan, and that is your new what was it, background there or whatever. I love it. I absolutely love it. Your new background there. The new advert that came out for all the new retro, all the new retro Adidas stuff. Yes, yeah. That new advert is absolutely incredible. I love that. I love that advert. Oh, that is a really, really good. I see.
Yeah, they're trying to make us spend more money when we're playing like that. Load of rubbish.
I know. It's I'm just saying. I love the advert. I love that background there with that whole animation series there with Seaman and Boldy driving the sports car. I'll tell you what, it's lovely. It really is. It really brings you back to it.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to sell, right? They're selling the past. Because right now we're fucked. So they're selling the past.
Yeah. Selling
the past.
Adidas must be livid, though, the way things are. They're trying to do all this fucking promotion stuff for the last few weeks, and every time we do it, it all goes to shit because fucking the teams lose. The club they're doing it for is fucking about and losing, and the fans are like, well, fuck this. Why are we even bothering?
That song that's being used in the advert. I can't remember the group, but it's also used in Drive. That film Drive with Ryan Gosling, another great film. But that music is just so great. It's that retro. It's just so retro, isn't it? I mean, it really has got that retro feel to it. And it just suits the video so well. I just love it. I've got to give them dues. Adidas, they know how to make a good advert.
Where have all these Leeds fans come from?
Well, Sean's got a lead. I don't think it's all.
Well, Leeds have got a big following, haven't they? But now they're in the Premier League. They're sort of coming out of the woodwork again, aren't they?
To be honest, I just hope if the other Leeds fan that was in the chat before, I hope he has subscribed to the channel because I think he's going to get used to seeing Arsenal going lower, and him going up and high above us by the looks of it.
Well, Leeds sort of play a way where it's like gung ho, isn't it? It's you press high intensity. And it either works and you win like 3 or 4-0. It doesn't. You lose 2 or 3-0. It's one of those goes either way. You win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game. So it's not great for stability, but bloody hell, they do play some entertaining football. They've got to give it to them.
Right, something's happened. Something's happened to this squad because go back a few months, they seem to look at every word Arteta said, looked into his mouth, and got something out of it. All these 20-minute, like the water breaks and all that. Something has happened between the end of the season and the beginning of this season. I don't know what has happened. There's been a thing that we don't know about, not been party to. I don't know what it is. Was it like one of my friends said, selling the goalkeeper? And they say, look at him, he's done so well for us. How can they let him go? Was it that? Did that make a little bit of a splinter? And then other things.
I think it stemmed from when Ozil wasn't selected. It's since that point.
Well, yeah, everyone really it could be a couple. It could be that was the starting point. In this situation, that was the starting point. Being players like
Ozil,
yeah, and then Ozil was just like the tipping point, just to push it even further. Saliba as well.
Guendouzi. Listen, Guendouzi. Take the football out of Guendouzi. I take that out of the equation. What he did at Brighton, I don't think was that bad. After that forward, nearly put our goal out for a year. It looked like, and he had no chance of getting the ball to forward. No chance. It was all the only he tried to do was hurt our keeper, and he managed to do it. And for him have a go at him, at least he showed the balls to have a go at the opposition, not like the rest of the cowards. Yeah, I don't think Guendouzi. He might have an attitude problem, but I wish some of our players would have an attitude.
He's doing well in Germany now. He scored yesterday.
A good goal, wasn't it?
Good goal, yeah.
The thing is, Arteta doesn't seem to be able to sort out young, precocious talent. Guendouzi, Saliba, they've just sort of been just left out or moved on, whatever you do. But yeah, he doesn't trust the young lads in the first team squad. I just don't know. I just don't think he can handle young players.
I never wanted him to leave Arteta the last few weeks. I thought no. But tonight was the night he could have changed it. He could have said, you know what, perhaps I'm not 100% right. Perhaps the results are telling me something. We haven't got that much time. We've got another, 25 games we got, or 26 games. I can't afford to have this happen for another 5 games, because then we'd be in a rut we won't be able to get out of. And he never took that opportunity.
I think we're already in a rut, Melvin, to be honest.
What's that?
I think we're already in a rut, to be honest. We haven't won a game.
No, we are, but the chance of getting out of it, I think that the next game on Wednesday, they'll probably keep his. They ain't going to sack. I don't think they'll let him go. And so I hate the word sack with an Arsenal manager. I hope they don't let him go this week. Hope they wait until the end of the year, like another week or two, another 4 or 5 weeks or so. And if he keeps doing it, then for me, it's 100% he should go. Give him the opportunity now. Wake up, see what's going on. You know the people you don't. You know the people you cannot trust. Why keep trusting them? They let you down time and time again. Forget about the name on the shirt. Forget about the name on the shirt. Look at what they do on the pitch.
But he's forced. The thing is, now he's forced to not use them. Xhaka is now forced to. He's suspended. Bellerin is suspended for 1 game. Yeah. So the next league game, he has to drop 2 of them anyway.
But what will he do? He won't put any youngsters in. He'd probably play Knowles at right back instead of Cedric, which I'd like to see. What I would like to see is Cedric right back and Maitland-Niles in the middle instead of Xhaka.
Yeah.
Do you think Pepe will come back in?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Well, he can't do any worse than Willian. He can't do any worse.
No, exactly.
William wasn't the worst player on the pitch today, but he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't the worst. He wasn't very good either, to be honest. But Pepe, I think we need to give Pepe a run of games, even though he was a twat the last time we gave him a chance. But he needs to be given a run of games just to see if there's anything in him, or if we need to sell him. That's it. Just sink or swim time. We've had him long enough now. See what he can do.
Sean picks up my point about the goalkeeper and why it might have upset a few people. He picks it up, and exactly what I think, Sean. Exactly.
I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna like it and retweet it, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys.
Maitland-Niles as well. I mean, what chance is he getting? None. He'd be playing at Wolves, and he'd be higher in the table.
You know what? If I was him, I'd be asking for the phone number of the Wolves manager.
It's those things, and also I think there's a bit of there's different little cliques, isn't there? That's developed in the team, and they're a bit unhappy with things and that. And I also just think that Arteta's lost his ability to communicate with the team, because he's got favourites, hasn't he? And I think he's trying to figure out the best way to say he's not consistent with his communication. He'll say one thing to someone and it means something else to someone else, and the players pick up on this.
I mean, this is a tweet I just retweeted, and obviously I can put it up on the screen and find it quicker. From Quickie's left foot, he's saying apparently Xhaka hadn't the decency to apologise in the dressing room after the game. He should never wear the Arsenal shirt again.
He didn't apologise to the fans last time or anything, did he? So,
well, the teammates, just apologise to your teammates. You let them down. They're on top of the game, and we could have gone and got a fucking 3-pointer there.
Well, that's just terrible. I mean, if that's true, then that is just terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Feng Sports is coming and saying that he's got to go right now. No press conference. Let Lundberg take the questions. Lundberg's not even there. Lundberg's gone. Even he got
Lundberg's not even there.
Lundberg was like,
It'd have to be Mertesacker. It'd have to be Mertesacker, wouldn't it? Because his seconds, I don't know, he's like a coach or something, isn't it?
If this is true, if he hasn't turned up to the press conference, I think he's been told something that we ain't going to be able to find out in the early hours of the morning. If that's the case, because normally, why wouldn't you then turn up for a press conference after a game?
What are you saying, Ryan? What are you saying? What's going on?
Apparently, from how I'm reading it here, obviously he's saying he's got to go right now, ... and then it goes, no press conference. Let Lundberg take the question. So I'm assuming, obviously, he ain't turned up for his press conference after the game.
No, what I think he's trying to say is that that Arteta doesn't even get the press conference. That brings in whoever just to take the press conference straight away. I thought
this is it. How is that leaking out of the changing room so quickly? Because it's who you know, basically. People we working at the club will get wind of it, and they'll tell their mate, and it gets on social media that way.
Oh dear.
You don't keep Arteta in the
this Browning, these contracts. Just shut the fuck up about these contracts, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
Oh dear. But Patrice Evans having a
So let's just keep Arteta for 100 years then, so they can't sign proper contracts. I mean, fuck off.
Wow,
you can still sell players. They're still going in the summer. No manager's going to keep Mustafi and fucking Socrates and these guys. They're going in the summer no matter what.
This is telling from what's his name, Bargarv. I do apologise. Says it is a quote from everyone on Sky at the moment. He said, "I went to Henri's house to watch Arsenal with him. He turned on the TV. He saw Xhaka was the captain, and he turned it off."
That's true. That is awesome. That is awesome.
The fact he had the captain's armband.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't be, should it? It's terrible. So we have there's no guts. There's no guts. There's no balls in that club. I'm sorry. What they did with Xhaka just shows there's no guts and no balls, and it's come back to bite them today. It's come back to bite them today. Come back to bite them this season, because Xhaka is one of the reasons why we're in this shit. We are, because Xhaka has to keep playing games, and if he was gone like he was supposed to back when, we wouldn't be in this situation. We really wouldn't.
What makes me laugh is that when we kept him after he did that thing, it's not as if he was any good then as a player. If it had been a Aubameyang, you would have gone, can we afford to let him go?
Exactly.
I know he's out of order. But he was crap then.
Yes, exactly. Still kept it. Arteta still gave him a second chance.
Well, no, the other manager did first. Emery.
And then what's it? Mark Green saying he spoke to Sky. He said first half was total domination, and Xhaka's red card was worse than Pepe's.
No, it wasn't. He deserved to go, Xhaka.
No, but that's what he's saying. He's saying Xhaka's red card was. Was it?
You could read that both ways.
It was worse than Pepe's. Yeah.
It was worse than Pepe's. Yeah, it was a worse red card. Yeah.
Oh, worse. He deserved to go.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah. Can we put us out of our misery? I'm gonna go. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Seriously, I've had enough. Enough. I'm just gonna get my pins ready to put in my eyes.
Last thing in terms of that other comment was a source. Sean says, "I said this earlier. Ever said this live?" And the Sky host said, "It needs verifying." Ever responded with, "Henri will verify."
Oh my God!
And with that, we're going to wrap things up, because I've had enough. Guys, enough. We've got to go through this. I've got to go through this hell again on fucking Wednesday now. I've got fucking. I'll be back in.
You're on your own, mate.
Yeah, I'm literally. I'm back here tomorrow for a league draw. I think there's no real fucking point, but you know what? I'll just do it for the hell of it, because you know what? We're involved. We may as well see who we're going to get and give them a reaction. Try and get someone on to give their thoughts on that if they can. If they don't, either be the draw, so that and I don't know.
Games we're winning at the moment. So.
Tuesday, probably have a night off because I'm just shattered now. This is draining me mentally.
I don't really depress myself.
Mentally, Marv, this is draining me, and I just can't be asked anymore. So when Tuesday's my night off, back on Wednesday for this same crap again.
What time's kick off on Wednesday?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock UK time.
Yeah.
Let's just check. I might be able to join you for that
Oh,
for a bit of torture.
Unless you
A
got
bit of torture.
You got a big meeting, Sam. Make an excuse now, quickly.
Nah,
You got a big meeting.
I can't do it.
I need someone to share this pain with me.
Sorry, I can't do
might
it
do
on
it.
Tuesday.
I might
I'm sorry,
do
on
it.
Wednesday.
If I hit my head against the brick wall and forget the last 5 months, I'll probably join you.
If you have a memory lapse.
Yeah, I'll come on.
Oh dear. I'll wait for. But yeah, whilst we're waiting for Sam to do what he's doing, Melvin, where can people find you?
On Twitter in Melbourne, the only way is Arsenal. Marks, you may never find me again.
Hashtag.
Hashtag find Melvin quick.
Lucky I don't live in a block of flats.
Oh God.
Don't go down the dungeon, mate.
Oh yeah. But so don't go down to your secret dungeon either.
Oh, dear.
Oh, at least Steve will be here. He just said I'll be there. I know Benjamin knows Xhaka is a bonus, so there you go.
That's all right. Steve will come on here with you. Be all right.
So what about yourself? Where can people find you? Have you got your channel set up yet, by the way?
No, I have not. I'm thinking about it. You can find me at RugbyBoy101 on Twitter and just Ross Morgan on Facebook. I'm going to have a look into it. So watch this space. That's all I'm going to say.
Bloody hell.
And so, yeah.
I don't think there's enough Arsenal channels about, so maybe you need another one.
There's only like 20 of
Is that the
us.
Samaritans? Yeah. Yeah. You're busy at the moment. I imagine you would be. Thank you.
Half of North London calling up. Oh, dear. Sean's asking for a quick score prediction for the Saints game. You know what, Sean? Subscribe to the channel. Come back to us on Wednesday when we have the lineups. I'll tell you then.
Because I call it now 3-0 Saints.
Oh,
as it stands, I think it'd be worse. I think it'd be worse than 3-0, but it is what it is. But I'd say, if you want me to give a proper prediction, come back on Wednesday night, and I'll give you a proper prediction because I'll have the team lineups, and then I can judge it from that properly. Then, hopefully, something happens. I doubt it, but I don't know. At this moment in time, I'm not feeling confident at all. Sam, what about anyway? I was saying, where can people find you as well?
Yeah, they can find me, Sam Greenwood TV, here on YouTube. Do mostly late night chats about Arsenal, and I'll do some quizzes now and then. Be greatly appreciative if you go in and check it out and subscribe. I was thinking this Tuesday, as a bit of relaxation, that I might set up another general knowledge quiz. So if you guys, So if you guys are up for that as a bit of, get your head away from Arsenal, it won't be Arsenal related. It'll just be general knowledge. If you guys are up for that, I'll try and set that up. It'll be early. It'll be early though. It won't be late.
first question you can ask: name a Premiership club who's lost the last 4 home games. Keep taking mind away from the Arsenal.
Exactly. I'm probably looking at about 6-ish about that time, 6 p.m. on Tuesday. About that time, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, I should be around for that.
Russ, you got to defend your title, mate.
Yeah, otherwise I'll nick it.
Yeah, or else Ryan up there will nick it. Yeah. Sure, my channel is Sam Greenwood TV. Sam Greenwood TV. Really appreciate if you go in and subscribe, mate. I'll be doing a quiz there most likely on Tuesday with some of these lads, and I do like late night chats about Arsenal and some other quizzes as well, and bits and bobs, do some interviews with some of the guys. So yeah, thanks for having me on again. It's been a laugh as usual. Between us, but not the game, but it's good to be together in this terrible time, isn't it? So good to share all the despair. So thanks for having me on, and let's hope something happens with Arteta. That's what I hope.
For the next 24 hours will be key. If he ain't gone in 24 hours, he's going to be here on Wednesday, and then I'll screw up 4. If he's here by Wednesday, if he's still here Wednesday, we're going to lose 4-0, and that's it. That's my score prediction as it stands. It obviously changes if things change. We'll see. But if you're new to the channel, neutral fan or an Arsenal fan, and you like the Arsenal content I'm doing on this channel, smash the thumbs up button. Do subscribe, please subscribe. I do want to hit 2K before the new year. That'd be fantastic. And I'll be back tomorrow for about half hour for the draw. Come off of that, and then on Tuesday I'm over on Sam's channel. Go and subscribe to Sam's channel for that, and then back on Wednesday for another watch along. Yay! And I don't know. And I don't know for the rest of the week. I've got to plan it out in my head now. What I'm doing for the rest of the week, because obviously now Thursday night football and all that's out of the way. So we've got Thursdays and Fridays to plan things, this, that, and the other, and we're on Facebook as well. Follow the Mr. Arsenal podcast Facebook page over there. And as you can see on across the screen, throughout the whole stream, literally my Instagram and Twitter, I'll be going across the screen, so give them a follow or whatever. And until next time, guys, we're now after that away.
Smiling.